Hey guys, welcome into Tabletop Masquerade! My name is Michael. I am usually playing as Kare in Whispers of the Grove by our lovely DM Mike, but I am running a one-shot today. I will, again, be the DM, and we will go around the room and introduce our one-shot characters, starting with...
Hi, I'm Wes, as you guys all know me. My character I'm playing today is called Norixius Arhan the Ninth, Son of Thunder. He is a blue dragonborn, and he is a fighter, level 8.
Look at him, he's so cool.
That's fantastic.
His fighting style will be champion.
Cool. I'm Iron Megan. Hey, everybody. Playing today as Arceus, old favorite of mine, half-elf rogue, all the way.
Oh, he's so cool looking too.
What's up, guys? I'm Alex, and I am playing a different character. I usually play Silk, the half-elf bard, but for today, I am going to be playing a elf rogue / fighter named Daedalus.
Ooh.
I'm Caden. I am playing a new character today. It is going to be a deep gnome rogue named Bob Todd. And yeah.
I'm Beck. I'm also playing a new character, well, an old character of mine that I redid for this, named Fatalin Nurixi. He's a white dragonborn druid.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Nice.
We all made new characters for this.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm Michael. You know me as the DM that we play as for Tabletop Masquerade, and I get to sit on this side of the table. It is so exciting.
yay.
People here know me as playing stupid, ridiculous characters. So my character is a turtle.
What?
Just add to it.
It's I'm playing. His name is Poblion Homeshell or Pablo. People call him. Sorry, I have to get into character for this. Hold on, guys. 1 second. 1 second. Stupid dad Hawaiian shirt for the turtle lovers out there. Wait for it. There's more. Get a mic.
Yeah.
I cannot believe you.
Oh my god.
I'm playing Pablo
What are we
Homeshell.
gonna
They
freaking
call
do?
me Pob for short, which the kids are as an acronym for Peekaboo. And I am a warlock.
Wow.
Look at me, so
no.
You know, I think I had some other plans tonight.
Something tells me this is going to be a really rough night.
You guys will be fine.
Oh.
I'm super excited everyone's playing something new. That'll be a really
That's
good
so
departure.
This is gonna be
Fun
great.
little break.
I love this. This is awesome. What do we need?
The jar of characters.
The jar.
I don't have a model for
The
today.
jar of
I
minis
left
for
my
everyone.
bag
We'll
at
just give you
home.
giant flinnerous.
I'm tempted.
No, give me that.
A little
I'm
bit.
gonna use it.
Oh, flinnerous is the big bad.
Oh my gosh.
Alrighty. So to start everyone off, yes, this is just a one-shot. There's no serious backstory. This is from my personal world, so yes, there is backstory, but we're not going to go into it because I don't feel like putting that on all of y'all and all of y'all. So, just as a little, just precursor, all of you are on a ship. You have been traveling for a couple days now, and you're going to what is rumored to be an island deep in the sea, usually covered in thick mist. It makes it very hard for people to get to, but you have a companion with you. You all have been tasked to rescue an elf woman named Alara. She has been taken, and her brother, Alexi, is going to be the one accompanying you. As you go through the mist, you see the dark outline of the island starting to show up through there. Alexi speaks up, and he says, well, guess it's time. We need to get in and out. I do not want to be here longer than we have to.
Why?
My sister's in there.
What else is in there?
I've been told the one who stole her is a terrible monster.
Terrible, you say? How terrible?
Can you blink with like one eye?
But if I could do that, it would be game over.
Oh, terrible.
Freaking bubbles.
Yes, yes.
Do we all know each other already? Is that
I guess in the premise of the one shot, you have at least become accompanied, or associated
How long
with
have
each
we been
other.
on this ship?
A couple
Are we going
days.
crazy yet?
A couple days.
Okay,
You're not going.
so not
you're not
crazy.
stir
Alright.
crazy.
But we most likely have met prior to this ship parting.
Are we just to assume that we're just like a bunch of people who got hired to do this, or a ragtag group that?
I think
Okay.
so. Yeah, we all got
depends.
hired.
I mean, are we some little hired?
We're all
I'm definitely
new.
in it for the gold.
Same.
I'm here for the friends.
So far, no one said hi.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know anything
So-
about this captive.
They're calling
I
me
just,
a
I just know they're
small
gonna pay me for it.
Little midget.
Well, I have adventured with Alara many of times. We used to go on the most daring adventures. 5 minutes of me just like monologuing about like our adventure.
Oh.
Is she gonna be helpful in her rescue, or is she just gonna be there?
Well, she used to be quite the fighter, but if she's held captive, you say Alexi. I don't know. Alexi, sorry. Alexi. I don't know what the state that we might find her in.
It's very unusual. She shouldn't be gone this long.
That's... How long has she been gone again, you say?
She's been gone for months now.
Oh.
Why did she come here to the island?
I don't know. That's why I'm here with y'all.
Do you have any idea what we might potentially face?
Not in the slightest. Just all I know of my sister is that she should not be gone this long. She is a skilled and trained fighter.
Oh. Do any of us know anything about this island?
You just know myths and rumors. Stuff like that. There's not supposed to be an island over here. It's rumored from the human empire that this was kind of a... Just, it's not supposed to be here, but it's always like, what if it is?
Is there a name for this island?
There is no name for this island.
Can I take a history check to see if I can recall from my 550 years of being alive
Wow.
this region of area of Lost Island?
Sure. Are you also gonna roll slowly?
What was the method acting?
5.
Who let
That
this
build up
here?
was for nothing.
I feel like you have to monologue about the
You
fact
know
that you know
what?
there's islands, but you don't know a single thing about them.
Yeah.
Dang it,
So,
man.
You would only know like the base of like what you may have overheard from humans as the sailing species.
Are there other islands that we wouldn't know that?
Well, look, if you're still good for the goal that you said you'd pay us, I say we just get a move on.
Yes, you'll be paid handsomely.
Oh, there.
My family will pay you in dividends you never have dreamed of.
Oh.
So at this point, is the ship still sailing? Like, are we just like... You
You-
said we're approaching the island, right?
Yes, you're approaching the island.
But
Probably
we haven't
as-
landed yet.
Hmm?
We haven't landed yet, right?
The boat is going to stop, and so you're going to row towards the rest of the island just to make sure that you don't get marooned.
Gotcha.
And so, if there's anything else you want to do before we get to that point, you're welcome.
Turtles. I'm just standing off at the side now. Just
Who hired this
turtles.
guy?
I was thinking the
I'm gonna stand on the
same.
other side.
I also have a pet turtle as well.
Oh, yes.
What's her name?
Do I see turtles as well?
Hmm?
Do I see turtles on the other side
Make
of the
a
ship?
perception check. It's very misty.
Red
Very
ray.
foggy.
How the hell did he see turtles?
A 15? You don't see any.
Fucking turtles.
Got two?
I rolled a 7 on perception. If there's even turtles.
No, there's no turtles. No turtles. So you guys get in your little rowboats. It's just going to be the 7 of you, you 6, and Alexi. And you guys approach the island, and it is eerily quiet. You don't see any vegetation on the island. It is just black sand and black rock, just covered for as far as you can
Oh
see.
my god.
Ooh.
When we were sailing in, did we have like an idea of kind of how big the island was?
Mm-mm.
So it's just like it was basically a continent to us at that point.
It's not going to be that big.
Okay.
I would say
I'm saying like as opposed to like sailing and seeing like, you know.
it's not like an atoll. It's not something like teeny tiny that you could like walk around in a
Okay.
day, but it's plenty big.
Okay.
And so, as you approach, you kind of hear whispering. It's not very loud.
Does it sound like any speech that we might know?
Go ahead and do perception again.
I want to perceive.
Oh!
21.
21. All right.
16.
16.
Oh gosh,
8.
let's not even go there.
9.
9. My guy. 3 rolls and not a 1 above 10.
Not anything above the 10.
Microwave that thing.
Oh, this is my good one.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
I'm gonna switch it out.
All right, so you 3 are able to discern the most vague leave.
In human?
In common, yeah.
Common.
Just leave.
Ooh.
As you approach the banks, oh, yes.
Can I cast Detect Poison and Disease?
Ooh,
See
sure.
if there's something wrong with this island. It's a first level.
Okay. What's the range on it, I would ask?
30
30 feet?
30 feet.
All right. As you approach the banks, you don't detect anything, you don't detect any disease, but you do detect faint traces of poison, but nothing in the concentrations that is deadly.
Poison. Okay.
Can I identify? I also identify the kind of poisonous creature or disease in each case.
Okay.
So is this magical poison? Is this a snake has been just spitting everywhere? What am I
Snake
dealing
on the
with?
list.
For type of poison, for what your character would know,
I am old.
you are old. The only thing that your character would know that this poison is produced by an animal, but you wouldn't know what kind of animal.
My druid self wouldn't know.
Mm-mm.
Rude. Okay.
Yeah, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry.
What you
Got it. Thank you.
got going on there, Phelan, right?
Phelan.
Fatal.
Phelan.
There's poison here from some kind of animal. I don't know what kind, but an animal. Like everywhere. Which might explain why there's nothing growing out here, because that's just weird.
So you said it's a black island, no vegetation.
No vegetation. Black.
If we look
sand.
out towards the sea, it's just misty,
It's black
foggy.
sand. I assume
We look
volcanic
towards the
sand.
center of the
It's
island, what
very
do we see?
fertile. It should be growing
You
something.
see the
Ugh.
it's not flat. It's very there's just this big, just mountain in the middle. Think the
Like Hawaii.
Hobbit. I think the whole island is basically just it's just a giant mountain essentially.
Is there like a discernible path where we should go? Kind of like think of like Lord of the Rings. Like, is there like look, there's a door.
Oh, there's a door. No. You could probably venture a guess that you can see it's there's a dark outcropping over here. Maybe that's an entrance. There's one over here. Maybe that's an entrance. But there's no like, oh, here's a door.
So it's not flat essentially, but there's like little like outcrop. Is there like boulders and rocks we can hide behind too and
boulders
stuff?
and rocks and cliffs and jagged sharps. Yeah, all the
Okay.
all the fun stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Can this could just be a little off topic as we're walking, but I would like to talk to my patron to see if I could discern if this is something infernal of nature. I will make whatever disadvantage check on this if I have to. Mind you, still very young fiend, is trying to strive up the rankings, but
I'm gonna say it will probably be an insight check.
insight. Ooh, I am really not good at that. 4. 4 shadows and turn dice.
You need some new dice. Pick a different one,
Go
please.
different. I got 2 other ones. That was the fuck me
I
dice
don't know
too.
what to do
I use,
with you
use this
now.
one.
The turtle.
I'm gonna use the total.
Nope, that was an 8.
Nope. That's still better.
What?
You can't discern anything. It's just you think it's like, ooh, it's black. Maybe it's infernal. Maybe something demonic here.
There might be. As you're walking, I'm assuming, are we walking up to this site here?
I don't think we've decided that. I don't think we were able to actually discern.
Have we
any of
left the
that.
boats?
Yeah, well, I'm crawling.
I'm on the
We're on
beach.
the beach at this point.
I'm on the
Yeah,
beach.
we're on the
right
beach at this
now.
All right, you guys.
Okay, so
Might as well start checking out some.
I would like to do a perception check to see if there's any like previous tracking or like animal trackings of any kind around in this black sand. Like,
I
movement.
would think that's more of a nature check, if that is okay.
You're God.
I know.
We're gonna try this. 11.
Can I do survival?
That works too.
Oh,
Aww.
A 5 plus 8 for a 13.
Hey, this side of the table sucks.
There's no tracks. There's no like, the sand seems pretty even
this whole
as as the waves kind of come and go and the tide comes and goes and all that fun stuff. However, both of you would notice there's a couple bones in the sand.
I want to investigate the bones.
You want to investigate the bones?
I'm gonna look at them, but I'm not gonna touch them.
Uh-oh.
are you sure it's not a bone?
A 13.
A 13. All right. You go up to the bone.
That must be nice.
It's very pristine, very white. Like it's been there for a hot minute. Are you going to do anything?
Oh, says.
I will pick up the bone.
As you go to pick up the bone, you lift it up out of the sand and you start pulling up the rest of the body.
I will pull the rest of the body out of the sand.
Why?
As you pull up the body, you realize you're grabbing this bone. I don't know which bone that is.
Thumb.
Femur.
It's not the humerus. What's the other one?
Femur.
No, that's the big leg one.
Oh, is it?
I'll
Tibia.
find out.
Tibia. That sounds about right.
That's legs. The tibula and the fibula are in your legs.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. And I think
Radius
this.
and ulna.
Okay, I was like, this.
I
is
would
the
have
radius.
never got that.
Oh,
Me
yeah.
I was
neither.
gonna go
I
down
wasn't.
with you.
That's why I didn't even
You're
try.
picking up
Of
the
course.
forearm.
This is the humerus.
Yes.
This is the radius and the ulna.
Awesome.
Sorry.
So you're picking up the
Yeah,
forearm
but,
as you're pulling the body out. Once the skull reaches, you see it has 2 green, just specks in where the eyes would be.
Ooh.
I say touch it.
I continue to touch.
I just walk away.
You continue to touch it. The jaw
Adelaide, where are you going?
like slacks,
I'm gonna get back on the boat.
and everyone hears and just a raspy, just gross noise. Just leave.
I'm shelling up, baby.
Oh,
Sell it up.
no.
I will ask it why.
You ask that, and around you, more skeletons rise out of the sand.
Oh,
Okay, I'm like,
whoa.
I'm back up now. I was like, all right. Point taken. I got it. All right.
The
I'll
skeletons
leave you
all rise out. It's less zombie apocalypse and more like they're being magically lifted by strings.
Sorry.
And as they all come out, you can see that they're all dressed differently. There's some that are just like very stereotypical pirates. Some of them are just more just rags. And there's actually one that looks like he was very, very wealthy in his waking life.
Ooh, does he
Waking
still
life.
have some material that may be about?
It's very old and tattered.
What kind of
Well-
armor is he wearing, are you saying? Is it magical?
Is there still like a golden ring or
It's a
something?
legendary
Am
armor.
I not the thief? Are you a thief?
Can I grave rob?
Hey, you know what?
Skeletons?
Guys, we have a problem.
I'd like to wild shape into a fire elemental.
Oh my
Are you
gosh.
serious?
There's skeletons
cool.
on the beach.
Thank you very much for that valuable information.
Can I start climbing a boulder to see if I can figure out which way we should be heading?
And just ignore all the skeletons. You're welcome to.
Okay.
I'm just making sure you're aware. You're also around the skeletons.
Oh, damn, they're starting to
Are they
Okay.
got
walking
it.
towards us?
Are they doing anything yet?
No, they're
Yeah.
just standing, all just kind of,
Oh.
all limp. There's like, maybe there's a couple pieces of skin, but most of them are like just bleached bone.
Oh, wow.
I know how to defuse the situation.
I would like to do an investigation check.
Investigation, what were you saying?
I am going to walk up to the closest one. I'm gonna have some distance between us still. Pheidolin, you can start face palming. The key to any sort of negotiation is humor. My friend, possibly young, do you know why turtles don't like to pay rent?
Like, the head starts to like lean and the jaw just slacks.
Because they don't have the money to shell out.
Got him!
So I'm gonna climb a boulder.
I'm fucked, guys.
So I just started swinging.
Oh, man.
You can hear from all. So you climb a boulder, the nearest one. You walk past or run past, like between a pair. They don't do anything to stop you. They just kind of they keep looking inwards, and you go and you climb that boulder.
Okay. Do I have any idea where we should be going now?
You have to do me another perception check from up there.
I start running away from them.
That guy gets it.
And where are you going?
If the island's in a circle, I'm gonna run in a circle around it.
That guy doesn't get it.
We have immediately fallen apart here.
What direction is this outcropping? It's from. I'm assuming we're all on the beach. It's just the beach
I'm
here.
assuming this is the water, and this is the beach, right?
It's the other way around.
Oh, this
Wait,
is the beach.
little doohickeys are the waves.
Yeah, very
They
nice.
look like birds.
I'm
But sure.
from yes.
Is everybody cool with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Somebody's calling my name.
Oh,
I have
what?
Okay.
The crow.
I'm gonna start just walking.
Okay, it looks. I'm thinking like we need to go towards the big volcano, right?
Oh.
That's okay.
Those birds got bigger.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
waves!
They're waves,
I want to run
people.
towards the volcano.
Who said it's a volcano?
You did.
Mountains.
Mountain.
Oh.
I'm just gonna start walking.
Well,
Alexi speaks up. And in a very, demanding, commanding sort of tone. Where is Alara? Where have you taken her? The skeletons all look towards him.
well, shit.
Oh,
We're
boy.
getting a hostile impression from this move.
Oh, boy.
No.
There's no hostile. They're all just looking towards him. And they all speak in unison, but it's all kind of like Not quite unison. They're all off by just a hair.
So kind of like the Avatar state Avatar.
Very much, yes.
Gotcha.
Yes, I like your thinking. But it's not a commanding tone. It's still whispering.
Okay.
It says, "How do you know of Alara? You shouldn't be here. Leave.
Give the lady back and we'll leave.
Yeah.
You can't take her from me."
Give her back.
Ooh, okay.
Does she want to be here? Are you holding someone against their will?
Ooh.
Because that's
Give me an insight check.
an insight check.
Please roll above a 10.
Okay, I need something.
Can I also help with this?
My patron who hates me, please
You
come
mean
and
you
help
can
me.
give him advantage?
I was gonna say, yeah,
By
you
the
can
help
you give the
action?
help action
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, I'll give you help
Yeah, we're
action,
going back
buddy.
to you.
Boy, okay, you gotta do it with this one. Come on, Matt.
Hey!
Insight, you said?
Yes, insight.
That is a 16.
A 16, nice.
We're getting a
with
little bit higher,
with a woo
guys.
like that, I thought it was a nat 20%.
Yeah, I
I
did
know.
too. I was like,
I got above a 10. Alright, listen, I'm excited. I'm in the game right now.
I love it.
You
Combusted over there.
What?
You, from the impression and what vagueness you can hear in his voice, you hear a hint of sadness.
If you can bring us to see Alara, we just want to see if she is in good health. And perhaps we could release you from this prison. I have many of friends. I would love to do a deception check on this if possible.
Okay. Yeah, you can decept, but good luck.
Oh.
I have a +7 in deception.
Did they answer the question about whether or not she's here? Huh.
What you got, man?
That's a 23.
A 23.
I don't think it's gonna be good enough, but
You
dang.
did really good. Oh my
Still
God.
23.
people are just tired of listening to me.
What was your question, Beck? I'm sorry.
Did they answer the question about whether or not she's here of her own free will?
It's sad.
All of the skeletons turn to look towards you. Yes. They all kind of shamble forward.
Friends!
They completely ignore the rest of the group
Oh my
as they are
God.
hobbling towards you with what ligaments are left.
Yes. See, negotiations all start with a joke.
They all get really close to you, and the one that Wes had pulled out, it leans in very close. It's the little specks in its eyes kind of glow just a little brighter.
I'm gonna stand where I am, but my neck is just gonna stretch a little closer.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Oh, could be more out. Okay.
Yeah.
The mouth slacks open again. It says, "Leave."
Oh,
And they all
man.
kind of crumple to the ground in just the amazing clatter.
The Lego sound.
Oh.
Yes.
what? No!
But now go hide more.
No, it did not.
I'm still standing on my boulder, right? So I'm gonna look at this whole scene with disdain. It's gonna be like, great. So the turtle killed his friends. I think we should get a move on.
Why does that always happen at my stand-up comedian
Oh.
acts?
Aw.
I feel like I've killed more people with jokes than actual weapons.
Alexi
Remind me
walks
to go
over
to
to
your
you
shows.
and he goes to the bones and he just starts kicking them. Starts kicking them. He kicks them into the water. He stamps
Stay
them
on
into
task,
the sand.
man.
Don't take
Let
it out
him
on
Are
the
you
breathe.
saying
bones.
that?
Get it
Are you saying
out.
that to Alexi?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's like, don't tell me what to do. I'm not here to listen to stand up. I'm here to find my sister.
Rude.
Apparently, you're here to kick bones.
Oh, well, let's get going then. What do you see up there?
Not a lot of skeletons.
God.
You're welcome. I'm just crying.
That's some good insight.
I'm just crying.
Good perception.
There, there.
Yeah.
Alright, so
I'm
y'all
trying
think
to
we should
help
go
people.
explore the mountain?
Well, let's start heading towards the peak of it.
I mean, if
I'm
we
sure
don't
there's
see
something
anything else,
there.
yeah.
Is there anywhere we might
Oh.
possibly get like a better vantage point?
Do we gotta
Or
like
really is
carry
it just-
this
It's just all up.
Okay. Alright, let's walk around the mountain and see if there's like an entrance or like a natural way to like get to the top, maybe.
I'm just gonna start heading towards the top. I think
It's like a
that's-
sheer like wall, right? Is what you're
It's
saying.
not. It's definitely steep.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair.
So that's what I'm saying. I was like, I think we should walk around and find like either the entrance or the easy way of getting on. Unless, do you think maybe there's like a secret entrance, like a wall we should be looking for? Like, I don't think.
Oh,
You see what I'm saying? That I'm thinking we need to like explore the mountain, but walk around.
That's a good idea. Trying to climb this
Is there gonna be
mountain.
some sort of
you're
hobbit riddle to
speaking
get
my
this door open?
language.
Oh.
The last light on Durin's day.
So yeah, I'm gonna just start making my way, trying to walk around the mountain, see if like we can find a way to get up.
I'm gonna follow him.
Okay.
Is that a long walk from the beach there?
Not terribly. 5-10
Okay.
minutes.
Me as a rogue definitely want to take the sneaky route. Should I take?
Fatalin,
split
have
up?
you come across
Or
this
shall I
terrain
follow your
before?
That is actually what I'm checking right now.
Has anyone been in sort of this environment before? This is a first for me.
I'm used to
Oh.
more jungle inhabited.
No, I've never been on a black sand beach. Spread out for miles.
Can I do my best to hide? And
Your
stay,
best
like,
to hide?
Yeah, like be like stealthy about it to see like, you know, if there's any like peering eyes from like above us maybe or like.
I think that would just be more just like a stealth check.
That's fair. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Oh no. Can I do another survival check and see if I find a way to work, like, where we're going, what we're doing here?
That one's a 14,
Ooh,
but I get
survival check.
advantage. So that's a little better. 17.
Ma'am,
17.
ma'am,
27.
27. Wow.
Goodness gracious.
Well, there you go. I
Druids
don't
doing
guess-
druid things.
Yeah, from what you can with the 17, yeah, you can kind of like, you know, around the blocks as best as you can. I mean, it's just black rock, just as far as you can see. But as best you can, yes, you feel that you are hidden.
Okay. And then can I scan the mountainside as we're going along and see if there's anything abnormal or sticks out?
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead and give me perception. Or no. I just want a passive. What's your passive perception?
Where did I find that? That's
It's gonna be on like the first page.
passive perception is an 18.
An 18.
You're vigilant.
Yes, vigilante.
Cool, cool.
You said a 28?
27.
27, close enough.
I rolled a 19.
Mm-hmm. You could venture a guess from the terrain that there would be lots of little outcroppings that would lead deeper in, based on your experiences with mountains just in general.
Okay.
I'm just gonna.
Anyone in particular stand out in terms
I need a
of
book.
bones or tracks or
There's
anything?
a whole lot of nothing except for a very specific rock that seems to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Defaced.
They go look at the rock. I am still made of fire right now.
Oh
I
yeah.
have not wild shaped back because I only have one more.
You can take a little nappy nap. A little short
We
rest.
don't have time for a nappy nap. What are they gonna do? Drag me?
That'd be hilarious.
All right, yeah. So you get up to this rock, and with your survival check, you could notice that on the mark, it's very wouldn't say symmetrical, but very even lines going down just straight down.
So like it's not a natural break of that kind of rock.
Like claws did this.
Like claws did it. There's a bunch of little shavings down sitting underneath it.
Y'all, I think we should go down this tunnel.
Oh,
Is there a tunnel?
you horrible creature!
With your passive perception, you could hear several crows.
Crows.
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Not above you, but near this rock.
Near the rock.
Can
Interesting.
I use Find Familiar to call?
A turtle.
I'm gonna say, I don't know. Thank you.
It's a lot of turtle.
That's his idea. His idea, guys. I'm
No.
going to Find Familiar Turtle.
No, you didn't.
I want him to scout the tunnel.
We're gonna be here forever.
That was a great idea.
Anybody got a speed spell?
You were gonna do a bird, but then he said turtle.
I know. I was like, I was gonna get a rat or a bird or something,
Oh
or find those crows, but
I just figured turtle was on point.
turtle. Oh hell! Oh, the turtle king! The turtle king.
Norexius wants to do a nature check for to see if he can detect what kind of animal or creature did the scratch.
Sure, go ahead and do me that nature check. You send the turtle down where there is actually a tunnel
Okay.
that's nearby.
But we weren't next to it. I thought we were right.
No,
next
no,
to it.
it's just nearby.
Ah, okay. Yeah, no, I want to send the turtle away.
Yeah, you send the turtle down. You can now, as you've gotten closer to the tunnel, you can hear the cawing.
I got a whopping 9.
You got a 9.
Yeah.
You could tell this was really big.
Cool. I'm gonna start walking down the tunnel.
You're just before anyone else.
Yes.
I killed the turtle.
You killed the turtle.
No!
The 1 HP turtle.
No!
Oh my gosh. You're
Which
so
tunnel are you
messed
going down?
up.
Are you declaring war against
I'm
us
going
right
down
now?
the tunnel.
The tunnel with the birds?
The tunnel with the birds.
The tunnel where I hear the birds
I'll go
calling
with them
from.
to provide light with my flaming self.
I was gonna say,
Can
who
we-
here has dark vision?
I do.
No, I'm glowing. I am made of
Yes,
fire.
yes.
That's a good
How long
point.
does,
There you go.
does your wild shape last?
4 hours.
4 hours?
Half of my druid levels.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I think that was in the 2024 rules change.
Okay.
I did check that.
Yes, okay, cool. 4 hours.
Is there anything else around the entrance of this tunnel before we all go in?
It would just be
And I got
more
excited.
of
It's
these
a turtle. It's for
Scratching.
cutting.
these scratches, more shavings.
Can I kiss the turtle?
You go and grab the turtle.
The dead one? Oh,
What skill did you make to examine the
Fabiano.
scratches? Was that a nature check?
Yeah.
Yes, he rolled a nature check.
Could I do one just to see?
You can do nature, or if you prefer, you can do investigation.
Is there anything we can hear down this tunnel?
Other than the crows and your footsteps and Beck's crackling fire, no.
I got a 17. Do I
Warm.
have any
Oh,
left? I got a
open up a
17.
jar
Again,
and
it
start
looks very big based on
moisturizing
your
my
knowledge.
reptilian skin because it doesn't do
I'm
that.
not sure what,
Not
what
really
could have
discernible.
made this.
I'm not that
like,
kind
you
of
could
turtle.
think of all the big cats in the
Whoa,
world.
man.
I can
none
walk
of
in
them
front,
can
you walk in
hear
the
us.
back.
You're a
Yes.
moisture.
Oh, so
Yeah,
this
I'm
is
like
clearly
that, a
bigger.
swamp
Much
marshes.
bigger.
Oh
okay.
boy.
Marshes? Marsh type? Yeah.
Hmm?
So are we all going down the
So
tunnel and
we're having
following
side
Wes?
top comments.
yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna follow this.
Should we
crazy
set up a
dude.
marching order? How big is the tunnel? Like, is it enough for all of us to stand?
And not side by side, but probably 2 by 2.
2 by 2? Okay.
I do
So
have
Wes
dark
went
vision
in.
as a fire being.
That's
Let me go
crazy.
towards the end.
So put Wes in the front. Which one's
Okay.
Wes?
This is Nate. All right. We'll just say right over here for shits and giggles.
And then I'll go last. I want to keep looking towards the beach to see if there's anything possibly following us.
Okay.
I shed a bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light in an additional 30 feet.
So are
I
you-
love that it includes this.
Are you
Yes.
going in second then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can go first or second.
I think, well, he went in first already.
Yeah.
So first, second. Which one is yours? The big dragon?
I am the big dragon.
You guys only can move
You
as
three?
slow, fast as the slowest
Oh,
person.
2
wizard.
dragonborn tanks going up front, huh?
You can throw me up front. I'm pretty sturdy of a guy.
Sturdy, like a
Just I'm
lobster.
slow.
Hey man, you can just stay
Okay,
back
so that's our
here.
order. I
That's
guess we're walking.
fine.
Where the cool guys
Hey,
are at.
what is your armor rating for your shell?
17.
Oh.
Awesome.
Wow.
That's just
About
the shell.
how much do you weigh?
350 pounds.
I think I can carry that.
Ah.
Is this gonna be like that one shot that we played where I had Dave throw me through a window?
Yes.
He's just that right now.
time
He's
we
just
roll
like
you.
he's the Eddie Hall of Dragonborns, just beefcaked out. Can I? I would pick up the turtle. Carry the turtle with me.
Okay.
Wait, we stepped on him. Fuck.
You stepped on him?
No, you stepped on him.
I didn't step
You
on
said
him.
you can't step on the turtle.
No, I was
Kidding.
that was
Oh,
a joke.
I have
It
Fabiano
was a
with
joke.
me. Playing my heartstrings like that, man.
Joke.
I have Fabiano with me still.
Fabiano?
That's his
I
name.
love that. I love
Oh,
That is a
that.
great
Fabiano.
name.
You didn't hear me when I was making out with your turtle, dude?
Well,
So
that's
the
why I thought I
tunnel-
was like, why are you making out with the dead
Are the
body?
sides like smooth, or is it like a natural formation in
A
here?
very natural formation.
Okay. So then, as we're walking, I'm gonna keep looking behind
Mhm.
to see if like maybe there's like a side cave that we're just not aware of because of the way the formations
Okay.
are.
As you're looking back,
Because she's the only source of light, right?
yes, she's the only source of light.
Okay.
As you're
Was it,
walking
like,
back, you
a
don't
long
see
time
anyone
ago?
following
She
you,
was, like, a couple months.
and as of right now, you're not finding any of these like
Decayed that fast.
off the beaten path sort of entrances.
Cool. I'm gonna keep doing that. I just don't feel good.
You just don't feel good.
Not really.
I hooked him down a hole.
It's wise to be cautious.
Is it dark behind us as we go down?
Yes.
Okay.
It's getting darker. The light from the what sun was peeking out through it all is starting to fade up the tunnel. All you have is Becca's light now.
Okay. I have dark vision, so I'll keep looking behind us.
As you are getting down, you can hear the crows, and they get louder and louder.
It makes me whimper as it flies down the hall.
Skips like girl.
He killed Bob.
Oh my! Like actually, this time?
We're doing
Yeah.
an experiment. You want to explain your thought here?
What just happened?
I had a genius, and I'm regretting
A
every-
genius.
every moment. So I had the idea of, well,
Sacrificing?
as we can talk and walk at the same time. Right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So, Alara, sorry, Alara was only kidnapped a couple months ago. Do we think that bodies could decay faster here? So I made the suggestion of what if we kill the turtle? And then I immediately regretted looking down before he got swiped out of my hands and hooked down a hole. I don't feel him anymore.
Oh no.
My dude.
Can we see the bottom of the hole at least?
Yeah,
Did you just
60 feet of
find?
light.
Did you just find like the biggest hole to see
How could you?
I said tunnel. I just said
What
tunnel.
kind of?
down the tunnel?
forward.
He just died.
He's gonna scout for us.
You just hear the clattering, like a ping
I'm
pong
telling you,
ball.
like an air hockey puck.
Yes.
Oh. I'm gonna cry so much in this episode. When we get to his body, do we see if like the body's decaying any sort of at a higher rate?
As you get closer, no.
Okay.
There's nothing.
I didn't
You
think
just
so.
see you see just the trickle of blood.
It just makes a mini me sound as Austin Powers is beating him up. Like down the hall.
Okay, I thought it was a good
With a
idea. I'm
lovely
sorry,
snap.
it's a horrible idea. Horrible idea. Alright, I'm sorry. I
How did we
derailed.
get down here?
I derailed.
As you go to pick him up, you see that there's little like spotted holes in the ground. They look unnatural.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Alright, well, that's all I got. How far have we been walking down this hole at this point?
I would say you've probably been walking for about 10 minutes.
Oh, it's a big hole.
Yeah.
So this where we
you're
can't even
going
see the
deep.
entrance.
This was a pretty big mountain. That we
This
were-
was, yeah. You
Okay,
guys,
okay.
can't see the entrance anymore. If there is anything, it's a little like just.
Okay, and I haven't seen anything like any
haven't-
side caves behind us or
You
anything.
haven't seen any of those side caves, but you also have noticed the little like splotches because it's not on just the floor; it's also on the side of the wall.
Splotches.
The little like holes that I mentioned.
Okay. Is there any? How big are they? Like.
They're very small. They range from like dime-sized to quarter.
Okay. Is there anything in them?
There's nothing in them.
Okay. Are they
I've
are they
tried
shallow,
sticking-
deep, or like
They're pretty shallow.
shallow? Okay.
Like you could stick like the very tip of your finger in,
Can
and that's
I
how deep it
try
goes.
sticking my wiener in one of these holes?
Do you think it'll fill it?
It was either that or Little Smokies. I didn't know which one you were gonna say.
You're a gnome, right?
Yeah, it'll
So he
fit.
finds a dime-sized hole.
Does that give me a lock picking
Lockpicking
efficiency?
He finds like
Gives you +1
he
lock
finds like a can-sized hole at like 3 feet tall.
Jeez.
It looks
Hey,
like
looks
an
around and
animal's
goes,
been
"Yeah,
crawling
this
on the
one's for
walls."
me."
What you
What the hell?
What are you seeing over there, young man?
Well, I can't feel anything in the hole, but
I like how he's looking at me. And it's like he's just like.
Oh my god.
And you said they're not natural. That's interesting.
They don't appear to be natural.
Do you recognize these markings on the wall?
No.
hey guys, these holes are kind of moist.
What?
Only because of you.
My young friend, have you seen anything like this before in your past?
Not I.
No, and I've stuck my
Haven't-
wiener in multiple things.
Jesus Christ.
And I've never seen a darn thing like that before. Yeah.
You're pointing at his
What's
wiener.
that little shriveled up thing over there? Get your finger out of the way. Wait a minute.
So did we find the turtle body?
Boom, roasted.
We're so past that at this point.
Okay.
Just look back at one of these just trying to shove the turtle down the hole.
But,
Master Dragonborn, have you seen anything like this before?
Can I do an investigation check on these to see if there's anything of like some unique
Or-
residue or anything like that inside of them?
Or you, Alexi? Do you have any insight to what kind of place we're at? You knew where this island was.
I only
would like to
heard
as-
of myths and tales of this place, but I'm determined.
What myths?
Yeah, I'm not familiar with these old folk tales.
It's an old human legend that sailors would go off looking for treasure and more beyond our lands. And very few would come back if they're not sticking to the coastline.
huh.
Can we get a? Where's the figurines? We need a figurine for Alexi. I realized.
Need a what?
A figurine for
We have
Alexi.
Oh, for
a whole
Alexi.
bunch of them. We have Thaddeus up there. I feel like he's a Thaddeus kind of guy.
We can make him Thaddeus.
Let's make him Thaddeus. Which one was
He
Thaddeus?
might be in the box if you don't see him. The box right next to the models.
Some fancy looking man wearing red, I think.
I could use Marrow.
That
I
too.
don't know if I have Marrow in there though.
Isn't Merle a halfling anyway?
know.
He was.
Don't make me do
If not, it's okay.
Or what if he's on that show?
No, you know, I'm gonna use this
It's
because
just the matte version of the.
Alexi is carrying a staff.
Okay. Well, then also, Alexi,
We have one
have
already.
you heard of any,
We have one already?
Yeah.
Oh!
You know, it's been the story of the
It's
night.
the same figurine.
No way! Oh,
Pick,
that's
gotta
pick
have
a different one for
That's
Yeah,
great.
we can just.
We can do this one. Whoever wants to be that one. It can be either Alexi or whoever.
Here you go, sir.
What?
Is this you? Are you
No,
cooler
he's
than you?
Wizard Man.
Lexi's a wizard man.
Dragonborn.
Oh,
Did
Lexi's Wizard Man.
Yeah.
He picked Wizard Man out of the bin.
Then we'll
kind of
make
still in
Lexi the
conversation
black
with
team.
you. Are you?
Yeah.
As you're in the front of the pack, do you see anything? Have we seen the more of these fissures or holes, or do you know anything about them?
And she's, I mean, that's a glowing ember over there.
That is true. So can I
Oh,
do an
God, 60 feet
investigation
away.
of like this?
It's actually kind of like
what I can see
sitting
in
by
front
a
of me.
campfire right now.
See if there's like.
Like having some good vibes here.
Oh.
Judging by how the hole feels, you know.
Ooh, 16 for investigation.
16, it's great. There's gonna be no music because it keeps stopping.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's
The
unfortunate,
website's still kind of working
It's
its
still
way out.
Yeah, walking. All right, you said investigation.
Yes.
And what was your question again, just to double check?
It was actually supposed to be in relation to the question you asked me. What was that again?
Do you know? Have you seen anything like this before? Have any sort of knowledge?
That I do not have any knowledge of things like this. But I'll do an investigation again, I guess, to see if perhaps there is some kind of familiarity to them, perhaps, maybe in something that I read about or something, because I don't believe I have experienced anything like this.
You said investigation. As you're going, you kind of you run your hands over the wall and over the pock marks and on the ground. They're irregular. There is no pattern to them, but you feel like you go and you finger one of them.
Are you you're a paladin? Or who's our tankiest person right now?
These
That'll
two.
probably be, yeah.
Well, he's a rogue.
No.
Or you're a
As an
Oh.
elemental, I'm pretty beefy
You're
right now.
pretty beefy.
Young dragonborn, as you lead our pack, lead us with honor. Maybe stories could be written of today. And I hand him my one green item that I brought with me.
Oh.
This is something I have acquired in my previous adventures. Feel free to, if you get the use out of it, by all means. But if you have the belief that someone else could use this as well, it's not attuned to you. I'm gonna give him my where's the inventory? I just fucking had it. I don't want to fuck up the name again. I've given him a stone of good luck, so you get a +1 on all your ability scores while carrying this thing.
Thank you.
So you rolled an 18.
That could have been like during our talk, so I might have missed the opportunity, but.
Yes. So you go and you start feeling inside the holes, and you feel it's too smooth. But then at the bottom, it's all bubbly, like if you were like the inverse of what a bubble would feel like on top of a liquid. So you feel like all the air pockets down at the bottom. You could probably deduce that these little holes were made by acid.
That's so much less scarier.
Oh.
What did you think was happening?
I thought this was like tremors or something.
Oh.
That's where I was going. I was like, oh.
No,
I was
not
like,
that scary. Not that scary.
Well, what I don't know much about any kind of phenomenon that creates these, but I can tell you that these were most likely created by some form of acid. So whatever it was, perhaps something can spit acid.
Can I do insight or something? Do I think that the acid he's mentioning is the same as the poison I detected on the beach? I'll roll if you want me to.
Could you get like half a paper?
Is the detect poison? It's a ritual spell, correct?
Or you can just
It'll
put
have the
half
little
her name
R
on it.
next to it.
It is a ritual.
Cool.
And it is a concentration for up to 10 minutes.
Okay. Well, you can do that for free. As a ritual, you don't have to expend a spell slot.
Oh. Okay. So take away the spell slot that I did use?
Yeah.
Sure. Fantastic.
Yeah. to have the extra spell slot.
Great.
So you can go ahead and do that again. You can venture a guess that this is very, very close.
Fantastic. We're all gonna die by acid out here. We're gonna turn into skeletons like the beach. It's gonna be great.
Would you be able to tell if it's like an
Oh, well,
animal-based
that's
acid?
awesome.
The
She
poison
did-
on the beach was an animal based. I don't know what animal, but
Okay.
it is from a creature, and they are very, very similar. What's here in the acid here and what was on the beach are very, very similar.
It's obviously very more concentrated, but still not. It's not like enough to hurt you. But you can tell that yes, it was here. Yes, it's inside the little holes.
What's and no tracks yet, right?
No tracks.
No more claws.
No more claws. No.
What check? And I can do this as investigation, maybe. Is this tunnel? Can I deduce if it's like man-made or creature-made?
I would do a nature check, but yes, you can do the check.
Ooh.
Because if this
I
is
will give you the help.
you give me help, awesome. Because if this is non-humanoid, like non-man-made, might be a really big creature we're dealing with.
I'll give him help as well.
Well, with help, all right. Well,
You
can't
only-
get-
She is helping.
Oh, the
you
only
can
one?
only the help only happens once. There is
feel
no
like this
triple
is really
advantage.
important.
There's
I
only
rolled-
one instance of
I rolled
triple
pretty good.
advantage
I rolled pretty good.
Oh.
in the whole game.
That's even better.
Roll
That's
even
even better.
Fantastic.
20.
20.
Yay!
It is not naturally made, but it appears to have been magically made, if crude.
Ooh, okay. This tunnel is not a natural tunnel that was come through erosion and over plenty of times. I'm not going to get into the history of how mountains were made. That took nearly a decade of my life. But I think that there's some sort of arcanic magic of some sort of possible transfiguration school that created this tunnel.
Well, how about a straight up detect magic?
Okay.
Cool. I have one slot for that.
That's right, trickster room.
Yeah, trickster.
Nope, not
Not
trickster,
trickster.
but thief, but still other things. I don't know what is.
I missed Arceus.
I know,
Missed Arceus.
Arceus in 2024.
Well,
Here we go.
brought it
I
back,
know.
baby.
I know. Okay. Okay, so I would detect magic, try to see what kind of stuff is going on. This is horrible rolls tonight.
What does the spell
I-
read? What does the spell read?
I don't think it's a really a.
I don't think
it's
you have to
a roll.
roll
You don't
for
have to
it.
roll
for it.
I
Oh,
think
well,
it
that's
tells you,
great.
but could you tell me what it says?
It doesn't
So
say
I can
it.
give you accurate information.
Let me look. For
It's
real,
a concentration up to 10 minutes.
Okay.
For the
So,
duration,
yeah.
you sense the presence of magical
It's a
effects within 30 feet of yourself.
Okay.
If you sense such effects, you can take the magic action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area
Okay.
that bears the magic, and if an effect was created by a spell, you learn the spell's school of magic.
Okay.
Oh.
It is blocked by a foot of stone, dirt, or wood, an inch of metal, or a thin sheet of lead.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. With the spell, your eyes kind of glaze over, and you can start seeing other colors from around, and you see kind of just seeping through the walls. You see the transfiguration magic of something, and it goes all up and down the walls. It's very, very faint, but as you look down the hall, you see more of just mixing of colors that's kind of just pooling down at the bottom, where you can start to see where outside of Becca's light, you can see that there is possibly another entrance where all of the magic is pooling.
Whoa.
Ooh. Let me.
That was sick. That was sick. That was cool.
That was beautiful.
I wasn't there for it. I didn't see it, but
Oh.
good call.
Please let me slightly describe to the gang what's going on, and that we should go down this hallway.
Okay.
This is what we're here for.
You guys go down into the hallway, and as Becca's lights gets near, yes, you see that there's another, what is it?
Room,
A doorway?
doorway.
Doorway. It is a lot smaller than the one that you came through. Like, a lot smaller. Like, only one person can fit through at a time. And as you pass through, and as Becca passes through, the light kind of shines out. The room is still a little too big for it to fully light up. But you can see a lot more. You can kind of see like the shadow of what the wall is, and the rocks here and there.
Big room.
Big
Wow.
room.
Big
Would you
room.
say like 60 by 60?
Oh, we're talking much more.
Oh, like
My light is 60 feet.
okay. So we're thinking like Casa Doom.
Yeah, cause that big.
Ooh.
I'm going to, and we can't. We're at the point in the room. Are we just going to continue walking in until?
Well, as you enter the room, the crows are deafening loud as the sound reverberates over all the walls, and they start laughing in such a way that it almost sounds like laughter.
I'm swinging my stick at them.
Can I
There-
speak with animals?
Yes, you can speak.
There it is. There it is.
Now that I've freaked my D&D out.
Mm-hmm.
I gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration. The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at a minimum, beasts can give you information about locations and monsters, what they have perceived within the last day, and I might be able to persuade them to perform a small favor.
You hear the crows and you hear the laughing, and it is genuine laughter.
Whoa.
And it doesn't just sound like it as it was. It actually sounds like laughter to you now.
Oh, good. What's so funny?
They swoop down and they're finally within view of Becca's light. And they come and they
Hey, hold up. Hold up.
they circle as
Sorry.
they laugh and laugh. And Becca, you hear them, and in their silly little voices, they're like, "You've come! You've come! Such visitors have come!
Visiting what?
Visiting! Visiting! Not many visitors have we here!"
A lot of calling.
They both do it in the way where it's like one talks and the other talks and then the talks, but it's the whole sentence still.
All I could, the only image I have right now is the stupid bird from Brave. The witch's bird.
Yes.
That's better than me. I was thinking the crows from Dumbo.
Oh my gosh. The slightly racist
The ones, the ones that sing in like Motown.
Slightly.
I'm just thinking there's that, hey, what's your name? Fuck you!
What's your name?
Tony!
Who else is here?
Fuck you, Tony.
Who else? Who else? But him! But him!
Who is him?
Is Alexi still with us?
Alexi is still with
Okay,
y'all.
cool. Hopefully rolling that out.
Is the lady with him?
The lady. The who?
The lady.
The lady.
Alara. She
Uh,
looks like that one.
The birds, they scream out and ah!
Oh.
They come and they land in front of you, and everyone can hear them now.
You said the word that should not be said.
Whoa.
It's like you all hear them now, and again they talk in the partial sentences, but it makes the whole sentence at the end of it.
Whoa.
And it's
Slow down. I can only look at one of you at a time.
so you've come for her, we see. What do you think you might attain?
Give her back.
Give her? What
Give her
makes you
back.
think that we can give her back?
Wait, you could help?
Help? Help? Against him?
Yeah.
We thinks not. Unless...
Who's him?
Him. It's him. It's only we know him as him. He guards the place. He rules the place.
Oh.
What if I'm a
Guards
master
what?
craftsman in making bread?
Huh?
What if I'm a master craftsman in making bread?
Making bread. Bread? What is bread? We feed on little bugs.
Carrion birds.
Yes.
Anyways, unless what?
Unless you offer us something special, something valuable, perhaps shiny.
If we win. Ooh.
Win?
If we win.
Win? Who's
If we get the lady
the lady?
and get out and leave safely, I will get my moonsicle.
No, no afters, only before. Only before.
I need it to win.
Only before, may you.
Whoa.
You can have the stick of the St. Archer's World Tree. I carved it myself 300 years ago.
Seems really special.
You set it down.
Can I detect magic?
The birds go to it and they start pecking at it. And like, no, not good enough, not special, not sparkly. Need something more.
No.
I will offer a
Simple
dagger.
no.
It's gotta be shiny.
I got nothing either. I gave him my shiny thing.
You set the dagger down, and again they peck at it and like, not shiny, not enough. We know help.
Anybody have
Fine.
Something more valuable, something
You guys,
more shiny.
I
So
better
now we're
cough
negotiating
it
with
up
birds.
right now. I got a ruby. I literally have a ruby.
You do.
Let me throw it out to these stupid crows. And I'm so mad you guys owe me a ruby after all this.
Yes, ma'am.
You said
Let's
you
see.
throw it?
I'll throw it out to them stupid crows.
You throw it and it clatters and everything, and they kind of bounce back and they and they go and they peck at it again, and they're like, oh, shiny, just like his,
Oh.
so shiny, so lovely. We tell you special things.
Oh,
Mm.
oh,
So at
great.
this point, we're in the room, right?
Mhm.
Are the walls still pockmarked like the hallway?
From what you can see in Becca's light, yes, but they're not, they're not as concentrated on, this tiny little,
Portal?
the
Doorway?
the tunnel, but you can see them kind of here and there across the ground.
Well, oh joy. I have the crows.
You should ask them what created the
I
pockmarks.
should bring my elemental friend with me to talk to the stupid beasts.
You should ask them what made the pockmarks.
Yeah. Okay. Could you help interpret to the crows?
Are they still talking to everybody?
Yeah, they're still talking to everyone.
Oh, they can
now.
talk, okay.
They talk to everyone.
All right, they're so smart.
Yes.
Stupid crows.
I know,
They go
but
talking
I hate them.
stupid birds.
I hate them and I love them.
They took your ruby, dude.
Yeah, yes.
One of them hops on top of it, so it's like guarding it. Like,
Oh gosh, don't poop on it. That's all I just
Put my
want to
stick
see.
up.
All right.
something special.
What was I
Yes,
supposed
you
to
have
ask
brought
again?
us.
Was it Scary Movie where
What's
he
that
cocks
asking?
the shovel as a shotgun?
What made the pockmarks?
Those three.
Who is him?
Oh yes.
Where is Alara?
So, what kind of acidic creature or beast made those divots in the sand, those holes of acid, poison in the sand?
Him! It was him. For sure it was him.
Now, what is him?
One. Only one of him. We know not what he is, for he is one. The only, they say. They say!
Who's they?
Everyone. Everyone who lives here on the island says just the one.
So he's the one. Is he an ocean-dwelling creature, or does he come ashore?
He leaves. He comes and he goes as he pleases, for he lords over this.
Ask him about the skeletons.
Well, how did all these skeletons get here?
Washed up, they say. He doesn't like visitors. To see you come so far is intriguing. That's why we decided to help.
Wow.
Where is he?
We didn't really do a whole lot to get up here.
Well, we are very
Where-
adept sailors.
Where is he?
Yeah. Well, where does he live?
So many
Him.
questions. So many need more shinies for more questions.
Oh, don't
Piece of
even
gold?
think about it. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Is this
They
shiny enough
grab
for
it, they smack it on the ground, for authenticity.
That's the
Oh, I
equivalent
get
of
it.
biting it.
Yes. They throw it.
That's
it's
hilarious.
Like, not as shiny, but we'll accept.
I'll give you a second one.
A second. So many.
Oh.
So the two questions.
I pull out my whole bag of gold, which is like, I think I wrote it down. I think I have
4.
The whole sack. 4 gold.
I have 60. No, wait, that's the wrong page.
Where does he live?
What's his mother's maiden
Oh, there it
name?
is.
What's his social security number?
Why does he smell of elderberries?
I don't know what that is. You're talking about African or European?
What's
Swallow.
your favorite color?
I have 67 gold. I just dropped down. As many questions.
So many questions, so many, but still need just one.
Oh.
All right.
Where does he live?
Put it back to my shell.
Here on the island. Yes, deeper within still.
Deeper within still.
Walking wild.
They leave the ruby and the 2 gold pieces that Beck set down, and they come and they circle up. And I'm gonna do my first roll.
We do the what?
Oh, first DM roll.
Oh, well, I can't do that one.
All right, we're dead.
All right.
gosh,
Great,
oh my
great
gosh.
one shot, everybody.
Okay. So they circle and they land on Alexi's shoulders. Actually,
Whoa.
that was not who I wanted, but it's who we're doing.
Oh, whoa.
They
Could
sit
you
on
just rolled a d6 and done one of us?
I rolled a d7,
What the fuck is a d7?
a d8. I'm sorry. You know what?
Anyway.
I like it. Anyways, they land on
came out
Alexi's.
so
They land on Alexi's shoulders, and he goes to swat them away, and he pecks at them. And they go and as still just as loudly as before, and they said, "We desire something shiny from in here," and they peck his head.
I knew it. I knew it. Ah.
You mean he's...
Like a secret?
No, his eyes.
You gonna take his eyeballs?
No, what are we? Savages? Nay.
There's something about him that
I'll get the battle axe ready, man.
it's either I had like I don't want to talk like we're already in it as it's happening.
He's a freaking
Don't
robot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that...
I want to just kind of
Did I spill some beans?
no, good beans. Good beans.
Good beans.
It's like
It's
good.
okay, it was on the tip of the tongue.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Pinto. There we go. I had to think of. I could not blank out what kind of beans there are.
All beans.
Oh my
I want to go. I want to walk it up. I want to try to do like an investigation of. Now I get like a. There's something about him, a different view. Like now I learned something new. Does this change the way I see him?
What did you learn?
No, I.
There's shiny things in this noggin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
did not
true,
expect
that's
that. I don't
true.
know why I for some reason thought medieval times. Oh wait, robots, duh.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
You good? Alexi, again, he tries to swat him. He pecks at the hand. They peck at the hands. They say, "Something shiny, something important. We desire something good." And they go and they peck at the brain. Not the brain, I'm so sorry. At the head. That's where the brain is.
About to kill these birds, dude.
The head. They peck at the head and they pull a silver string.
Oh. Nope. No. That guy. Sailing with him for too long. He's like a brother to me.
Pull silver string and it pops. There's a lot of-
Oh.
And they pull and they fly away with it. And he's like, "Oh, what?" And he's like, "What do you want from me?" And they're like, "This." Only the one is saying because the other one has it in its mouth.
Whoa.
They go and they land in front of you, and they lay the silver string, and it starts to glow in a bright white light. And I'm trying to think of how I want this.
Oh man, that's good. I almost Eldritch blasted that with fucking crow.
It slowly kind of like it spins on the ground really quick, and it turns into a circle, and you see there a young elf woman, and you see her auburn hair, and you see her as a child.
Like Alara when she's younger.
You could infer.
Like a memory.
Like, yeah, that's showing like memories. They want memories of something. It sounds.
Oh, what?
Does him just want to collect All right.
So wait, now I'm
They said
confused.
deeper in, so I guess we gotta keep going down the tunnel.
Is he a robot, or are they
Let's
pulling
kill
like
these
memories
crows
out of his
first.
head? Kind of
Are
like
they
Pulling
pulling
memories out of
Like
his head.
like Harry
Okay.
Potter
You guys,
style.
you
Like
jumped the
Harry
gun.
Potter.
I was like, oh my gosh,
Yeah,
where
I
are
was
we
like,
going?
wait, robots?
We're gonna kill
Dang,
Lexi.
okay.
Oh, don't kill him like we have to kill Jenny.
I'm kidding.
Can we? So you said like it's a glowing, it's circular, and now you
It's
can
going
see.
circular, and you see a young elf woman.
Can you
like
pick it up?
child.
Can I pick it up?
You go to attempt to pick it up, and the birds come in and peck at you. Do you still go for it?
No, I think I learned my lesson.
Yeah.
No, don't take the treasure! Treasure, this is the shinies that we desire, for he takes them too, and we desire them most of all. Not many come our way.
Do we still get a question for that payment?
Yes, questions, many questions, any questions!
Gotcha, guys.
I still have a second coin.
That's 2 questions right there. That's 2 questions.
Well, I already
Okay,
asked one.
guys.
I asked where he is, and they said deeper down the tunnel.
Down the tunnel.
Will you take us to him?
Only so far, only so far. He's scary and big, and he does not like us, for we tried to steal his shinies.
Oh.
Well, that makes sense.
He collects shinies. That's not good.
Are you bringing the shinies to him?
No, these are ours. Why would we give to him? He has many, he has plenty.
Would you call it a hoard?
A hoard? What is a hoard? We nest.
No, his.
His.
Would you call his a hoard?
He has a big nest. Big nest full of shinies from all the
It's a dragon.
of all the plunders. That he
Approximately how
steals.
big? How many crows are there?
How many crows are
Yeah.
there? It's just the 2 right in front of you.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, you're
There
talking about
was a
like
flock.
Total.
oh total.
2 talking.
2 talking.
2 talking.
2 talking.
And a
There's-
big ass flock.
How big is this flock? Like
Oh, there's
100
no,
birds?
there's no other birds there.
Oh.
Oh, it's
just
just,
the 2.
just those 2 just being loud as shit.
Got it.
I'm just wondering how precious is his memory to Alexi, and should we just give him back his memory and then go deeper down the tunnel?
How do we give it back to him?
That's why I was gonna try to pick it up, and then they pecked me.
Pick it up and let him eat it.
We just try to
Like a worm.
put it back in the hole.
I
Just
thought maybe
shove
it was
it
like
in there.
maybe it was like Harry Potter, you know? It's like
Oh, you know what? I'll just go
Well,
over
that's
and pick it
true.
up. I'll just go pick it up. And then we can just hold it as ransom so they can take it down as far as they can.
Oh, you
take
go
it.
to pick it up.
Okay.
They're like frantic trying to get it from you.
Cool. I'm gonna hold on to it until they take us down as far as they are gonna take us to him, and then I'll maybe give them
Oh,
the memories.
all right.
Oh my
Cracking
All right.
God.
Well, you have taken 3 pecking damage now.
Wow.
Yes, pecking damage. They're like on your shoulders, just.
Finding really beneath like the nooks and crannies and the weak points of his armor right now. You got a lot on right now.
Dude, seriously. Oh no.
They rolled a nat 20
I was
on pecking damage.
Very nice.
Okay,
very
yeah,
nice.
That's why I was like.
I wonder, would you accept a sleight of hand attempt to grab one?
Huh?
Would you accept a sleight of hand attempt
To grab
to
one?
grab one, like to hold it, like
Absolutely.
pin it? And then,
Absolutely.
let's see what happens.
Go for it.
Can I make it with disadvantage for my stick? Never mind.
25.
All right. Yeah, you go ahead and you just
And I don't want to crush it.
just enough to hold it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It starts screaming, obviously, like, no! No! Do not eat me! Do not eat me! Do not eat me like him! So many have I lost!
Oh.
Hey, you should.
I'm not that.
Please don't eat! We don't take anymore, please!
So wait, did
If
he?
you give his memory back, I'll give you one of mine.
Really?
You took it away from him. You didn't. He didn't give it. You took it. Put it back, and I'll give you one instead.
We know not how to give back. We only seen how to take.
Well, you
This
know.
is
Were
such
you
a
able to grab
beautiful
it?
lesson we could teach them, guys.
No, I got,
Don't
I got
take
the
like
memory.
that.
So he can hold the memory.
I'm
Essentially.
holding the memory.
Stern.
You're holding a bird.
What happens if he put the memory to his head? Does it just
Oh man.
I don't know.
try it?
Or we could
His
just break
dog
it
man,
because
he's
it's obviously a
holding
strand of hair, I think.
You're gonna break his memory.
Yes.
You're gonna break Alexi's memory.
No,
No,
Like,
no,
that's
no.
how,
I'm gonna
like,
hold it
how
like
short
I'm going to
flavors
break it.
are.
I'm not gonna
okay.
actually break it, but I'm gonna hold it like I'm gonna break it. I'll break it.
Okay. Well, if you want to try to give him back his memory, you can. As far as the bird, I'm gonna say lead us to him.
Yes, please don't eat me, please.
And the other one is like,
Please don't eat him. I don't want to be alone.
Lead us to him and be quiet about it.
I'll give Alexa back his memory.
you walk up to Alexi, he's kind of just like dazed. Like his staff is limp at his side and he's just kind of like,
I'm glad we went back to him. I did not realize this.
Yeah,
so
I kind of forgot
just
about him for a second.
Can I like just grab the end of the strand and unfurl it from a circle and like plug it back in his head?
Sure. Yeah, you can.
Is this how we're gonna do this?
We're watching the miracle of birth. Like chocolate
Wait.
Saying, Kaden? You said something.
I'll apply a healing word with it to see if that'll help.
This is some My Hero Academia stuff. He's eating the hair.
No, it came from him. You have to eat it. He has to pass it down to you. He can't just give
you
it
have
back
to
to
eat the
him.
hair, not him.
Wait. Do I need to feed the whole thing into his mouth? Is that what we gotta do?
I guess something that I should explain to y'all. He's bald.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's not hair.
This came directly from his noggin.
Oh, okay.
I kept thinking like
The
they pulled
whole
that
time
hair
we're
and then
thinking he has hair.
I know.
No, he's
Do
bald.
we have a picture of him?
Yes, I'm so sorry. I guess I could. I shall
I was gonna
express
say we can
that.
put the memory back down his throat like a clown pulls scarves out his throat. You know, just.
I think we should name this
Oh,
episode
man.
The Hair.
Oh, that would be great.
Nope. Full head of hair. That's what I thought.
Me too.
No. This is the episode called The Turtle and the Hare.
Yes,
Oh, that's such a good one.
that is great.
Gotcha. Not what I was picturing.
No, probably not.
Oh, so it came from his.
It actually came from inside his skull.
Oh, it came
No
from
hair.
his like beard, right?
Okay.
No, it came from inside his
Oh, we
head.
don't have any healers
That
here,
is
do we?
wild.
Brain slivers.
Can you check and see?
What?
Because he's dazed, right?
You can heal, right?
No,
Oh.
I'm not a paladin.
I guess a question I should ask here.
Mm-hmm.
Can I cast spells while a giant ball of fire?
I mean, I've already technically let you.
Hell yeah.
Therefore, I'm not going to say no now.
I didn't think about that till later.
Yeah, I was thinking about
Whole
that. I was
master
like,
plan.
yeah, I was
It's
thinking
our
about that. I was
master
like,
plan
it's
the whole
way too far. We're just going to keep going. It's
'Cause
fine.
my thought is, can he come with us at this point? Or
I can cast healing word on him.
What if we just place it on his head and see if it absorbs back into his head?
Osmosis.
Yes.
I don't know how memories work. I mean,
Me either. Let's just try something.
What are you going to do?
I just know you make them by having experiences, but once you like get it pulled out, that's out of my realm.
Well, maybe I'll go right back into
Are
where.
you all there, Alexi?
I placed the memory on his head just to see what happens.
For some reason, now that I've seen the picture, does Alexi have a Russian accent?
I can't do a good one there, but I was going to give him a Scottish accent.
Oh.
He looked, the ginger was really like,
got it.
Yeah, but I can't do it.
Oh, I'm
I can do a
I am
Scottish
Alexi.
accent
Go
just
find
about
my
that,
goddamn
and that's
sister.
it.
Oh my
It's
god.
bad.
Or like the store owner from Frozen.
Yes.
Okay.
Family spa?
With meet family.
My hell.
All right, so you put it on. I don't know. Like, do you like try to plug it in? Do you just set it on top? What are you doing?
Well, I would like to stick with my first initial plan. Try to plug it back into his head.
Okay.
You know, just
All
like
yeah,
right
you,
there on
you
top.
do that. You set it, and it kind of like dangles and it falls down, and it just kind of bleeds into his head.
Or goes back in?
It goes back in. Yes,
Okay.
it goes back in.
Ew, that's
He
kind of
get
gross.
himself figured out there.
You can see like his eyes like unglaze, and he was like, "Alara, we need to go save Alara still. Why are we here? Why are we waiting?"
About that.
Well, funny you should
We
mention
will
that, but
find
we'll
out.
tell you along the way. Okay, let's keep going.
All right, Bird, lead the way.
All right, Birdman.
Right?
Why are we holding on to a bird?
Long story, but we'll tell you along the way.
Started stealing memories.
You can see he just shakes his head. He's like,
What if there's just like
"Whatever."
some poor birds that are genuinely scared of this guy and we're just dicking on him right now?
Are we going to maintain the same order? Marching order?
I think we might as well.
Well, if you've got the bird,
I'm gonna tell
Can I
the
grab
bird.
the other bird and snap its neck?
Oh shit!
God!
Snap its neck. Like actually, no.
Such
Like
an
first you gotta grab it.
angry little gnome over here.
I was gonna.
I
Can I
like
tell
it.
the bird?
I like it.
Can I tell the bird? All right, perch on his shoulder. As soon as you get us close enough, you get to safety.
Okay, yes, we take you. We take you. Please, no hurt. No hurt.
And then we'll maintain the same marching order and head, I guess, where we need
the
to.
bird breakdown.
Hey, we might as well also grab the ruby and the 2 gold coins as well.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
That's
might as well-
exactly what I
Well,
was gonna
that's-
do. I don't want to lose my 5,000 gold coin ruby.
Growled at me.
Proceed.
They take him. If a bird could cry, it's crying right now.
Well,
No take.
We bought drugs from the drug dealer and got our money back. We robbed our drug dealer, guys.
I like how this turned
I
out.
like it.
They start leading you down this just endless, from what it seems. You can't see a ceiling. You can barely see the walls. This room is so huge, and the bird just in your hand is like, that way, and it just keeps pointing that way, just over and over and over again.
That is a little annoying, but you know, as long as we're moving in the
Oh,
right
we
direction.
broke him.
Do we need like a diagram of the room?
Huh?
Is there a diagram of the room? Should we bother exploring the whole room before we?
I was gonna
see
say,
it?
I was like, are we gonna explore? Or are we gonna?
I kind of want to see him.
Yeah, that's
Stay on
fine.
target.
Yeah. We gotta find Alara.
I'm just saying I don't want to like go and then all of a sudden stuff comes in from behind us, or could have found like a
That is
secret
totally
passage
fair.
to ambush.
In all honesty, it has been 2 months. She has
I mean,
been
I can
missing
stay
that
with the
long.
bird if y'all want to explore like the edge of the light, so nobody disappears off into the.
I have dark vision, so that works for me.
Yeah. For those who have dark vision, use your vision now. Look
Yes.
I
into
do
the light.
too. I make a pretty adept little scout.
So you guys are gonna go exploring real quick?
Stay within like earshot though.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Check back
Who are
in
you giving
regularly.
the bird to then? Oh, okay. You're gonna.
Because he's at the front.
Can they play Marco Polo with the bird?
Can we get like, it's not 60 by 60, but if we go off to like one edge of the room, can we get an idea of like the measurement, assuming it's symmetrical?
Sure, I would probably say it's about 300 feet from where Becca is in the middle of the room to
Okay.
one wall.
So we're
Did
in
you
there.
say you have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay, if you
Oh,
want to go
like
like,
two
you
football
go
fields
left,
here?
I'll go right,
600 feet.
What is
and we can take like one other person with us to pair off.
cave and
We got
all the shit.
Fabiano.
I get a whole 60
That
Yeah,
grand
feet.
hall.
turtle.
Feel like
What
that's
if I
where
could
we're
find
walking in
familiar
right
crow
now.
down here?
Let's
It'd be
do
tough.
it.
I mean, there's crows down here, presumably, so.
There's only the two.
No, there's a whole flock, right?
No,
There
there's only
was.
2.
They're the
There
flock.
was.
Can I find familiar one of those crows? I'll release Fabiano.
Okay.
Jesus.
You'll make another one.
They have to be within 100 feet of me. So if they're
Okay.
not within 100 feet of me, I can't do it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Can it only exist within 100 feet, or can you only communicate with it in 100 feet?
That's a good question. I will look that up.
Because I don't think the exist had a range. I think.
I don't think the exist had a range. I think just the telepathic
Yeah.
communication was 100
I think it was
feet.
supposed to be you magically somehow attract an animal of that type.
A spirit that takes an animal form.
Oh, so it's not even summoning one; it's just a spirit. Yeah. And then what? Me and Arceus, about to use the wrong name.
It's a range
not
of 10 feet. So they have to be within 10 feet of me. I can
10
just,
feet?
yeah.
I think that's the casting.
Yeah, I'll cast within 10 feet. They just have to stay within 100 feet of me. Okay, got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go another way.
So,
I'm not taking the
yeah.
turtle.
I was gonna say me and Arceus. What we said
He's
was,
gone.
what if we like, since we're still at the
Release
entrance,
Uh-huh.
I take somebody, she takes somebody, we split off and go to the edge, and then we slowly make our way towards the end to get a full perimeter of the room.
I could send one of the crows with one of you, and I can go with the other group. We only will have like one-way communication. I could, like, they can talk to me, and I can relay it back. I just can't speak into them, and they speak
yeah.
in a
Oh, yeah,
language you
well,
can
we-
understand.
Yeah,
That's
while
fair.
I hold on
But
to
it,
one.
if 50% of us get attacked, well, there's a 50% chance if one of us gets attacked, the other group's gonna know about it.
Yeah. And then
Okay,
whoever's
oh
in
my
the
God.
middle can relay. And with your light in the middle, that's 60 feet this way. And on the other side, dark vision 60 feet inwards. We should be able to scan the whole room.
Very cool.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys do that.
Big
You
brain
start to
move.
split. Both of the crows kind of start squawking. They're like, "Don't go too far! Don't go too far! Big room, dark room. Can you see? No see."
Okay then.
Big room,
fine.
too dark to...
And then who are you taking, and who's gonna come with me?
Wait.
She's staying in the middle.
She's in the middle. Held
I'm in the
fire.
middle.
Are you staying in the middle too?
Yeah, I'll stay in the middle.
Okay, you know what? Let me take a tank.
Well, if you've got the bird, I can't hold the bird.
She can't hold the bird.
I will
she's
kill
a, she's
the
a
bird.
Yeah,
giant
that's why I didn't give it to her.
Yeah.
So if we're in the middle, and
Okay.
you four want to split off, and then keep Alexi with us
Yeah, I'll be going to
in the
Alexi.
middle.
Oh, goodness.
Stay with him.
Oh, that works.
Well, I sure don't want to get stuck with old dude over there.
Okay.
So.
I'll take Turtle. I'll take Turtle. Let's go.
Turtle's gone. I have
Turtle's
a crow
gone. No.
No, you.
now. Oh,
That's what we mean by
You
turtle.
are a turtle.
You
That's
are
right.
a
That's
turtle,
right.
a stinking turtle. And
No,
what are
I'm
you
not
again? What am I
stinking.
taking?
I
on
didn't-
my
I
team?
bathed.
He's a gnome.
I've
A
bathed,
gnome?
mind you.
Oh yeah.
So you're taking him?
Yeah, I guess it's better.
Okay. So she's
Better
going
than
left. I'm
turtle.
going right. Start scanning the room.
Okay.
That's great.
You do that. The crows stay with Wes, and they just they stay. And just, don't go too don't go too far. Too far. Be careful. Please, we want our shinies.
I'll ask them, what are you so afraid of in the dark?
He stalks. He sometimes stalks. He hangs around, for this is his lair.
Is he around in here with us now? Can you
I
tell?
don't know. Sneaky, quiet that one he is. Quieter than we.
They're not really that quiet.
No, we're not.
They're pretty loud, so still kind of big gap of
I'm
things
almost
it could
kind of
be.
assuming that he already knows we're here at this point now.
Spoke through the skeletons, I feel like.
I wasn't gonna say it, but he may very well have already spoken to you.
Yeah.
Skeletons.
So he knows we're here.
Ooh.
I was more looking for like hidden passageways, or maybe like some kind of item that might be able to help us. Just anything that like we didn't want to miss.
Corpses to rob.
Just kind of recapping.
Well, more like making sure we scanned everything behind us before we get to him, so that we know like, okay, if we need to jet, we've got this option or this option. Or just trying to be resourceful.
All right. Everyone starts moving in the forward direction in their own separate groups. Both parties have dark vision, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Her and me.
All right. The center group doesn't see a whole lot. It's very barren. There's a rock here. There's some pock marks there. The birds are still like stir crazy. They're like, doing their whole bird things. For the perimeter group, it's kind of the same thing, but as you start going farther and farther, you notice that some of the stones, they appear to kind of like congregate in a way that doesn't seem very natural. And if you're to go even farther, some of them have been carved into.
Same as the rock before.
Same as the rock before, right?
More intricately. Something with the
Oh, like it was
the markings.
intentionally.
The markings outside. Those were like very rough, very hewn, very kind of like just big. These are something. I think I just need to spell it out because I'm speaking too vaguely. I'm just gonna. These are carvings like it was being turned into, is made by a person. Like no big hands could have done this. It was carved and chiseled out, and it looks like it was going to be made into something.
Like artistic?
Yes, artistic. But it's all kind of strewn about. There's no like.
It's not ritualistic, is it?
I'm guessing, because you said it's not. It's artistic, right?
It is. It looks artistic.
So it looks like it could have been made into like a statue or like
a statue, a
or like a pillar door.
doorway.
So I'm thinking a dragon took over a dwarven kingdom because we're in the mountains. If we're saying it's a dragon, that's my thoughts so far. I'm talking to you, I guess, because we're in the party together.
I never heard of dwarves being so isolated on an island like this small of an island before.
Something must have something, I don't know, something. This is smaller clearly than what we saw before. Okay. So It's about 300 feet this way. As we make our way forward, do we have an idea of how deep the room is?
The room, I'm just gonna make a number.
How long does it take us to get to the end?
How long does it take you to get to the end? It's probably another 10 minutes of walking. It kind of just goes and goes and goes.
No doorways or anything, though, no portals.
Nothing like that, but as you keep going farther, you see more and more of these kind of artistic carvings just going. And it's very random. It's like, oh, this could have been a column. This could have been a door. This was turning into a statue. And it's all kind of broken. Like, it was just kind of like tossed. Or it had fallen over.
I'm getting very, like, Minds of Moria Balrog feeling right now.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
I'm just waiting for the drum.
Well, to be fair, we don't have a Pippin yet, so...
That's true.
It's fair.
Or a
I think
Mary.
the bird
We gotta step.
counts.
Oh, that's
Pippin.
true. Some idiot killed all the skeletons out on the beach.
As you get farther and farther, the room starts to narrow, and it starts to get to a point.
Can I look up, too?
Okay. You look up, you can't see anything. It's too high.
Okay. I want to keep my eyes peeled up as we're moving.
You have a passive perception, what you said, 18?
18.
It's crazy. So, you see just about everything
That's pretty crazy.
going on.
High.
You could probably count the number of pockmarks as you're passing.
Okay.
That's how high your passive perception is. As you're getting closer, the birds start like shaking. They're like, getting close we are. We don't want to go much farther.
Okay.
It's around here.
And then you said it's starting to narrow?
It starts narrowing, and the groups kind of like get back together as you kind of like meet up against a set of stairs, and there's just rubble strewn around.
Can I ask the bird, is he up here?
Yes, up the stairs and then down the more stairs. Just up and down and down and down and down and down.
It's a lot. Wait, we go up to go down?
That's what it sounded like.
Go up this flight to get to the flight that leads us down.
Is there like looking up? I don't really have dark vision, so I'm relying completely on this. Rebecca. Does it look like there's a landing with another opening to maybe a tunnel or portal? Okay.
Yeah, exactly
okay.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's probably a landing. Maybe it's such a good looking site that they get to just stand at the edge and take in the views. And then there's the stairs that this could be a very big cavern.
We better get moving then.
No time to lose.
Let's do it.
Start booking it.
Are we going to let the birds go, or...
Only one direction, no other way. Simply up and down and down and down and down and down.
We could let them go.
Yeah, let them go. We don't need them anymore.
Thank you.
As
the bird.
you let them go, and they caw in their like laughter tone.
Oh, I was about to throw gold after them.
That was unsettling.
Yeah, you gotta tip the guy. It's so common nowadays.
Yeah, and then they laughed at us.
If we
I was
make
like,
it back.
That's fair.
All right, you guys get up the stairs, and yes, there is that landing you're talking about, and there's one pillar. It could have been like a brazier of sorts, and then there's another one on the other side of the landing that's all like broken and like toppled over. And yes, and there is another doorway that leads to a set of stairs that goes down.
Okay.
Just one steps.
Just the one steps.
Okay.
Well, I think we know where we need to go.
Yep.
It is a one shot. I'm sorry. There is a little bit of railroading going on.
No, that
No,
is
you're
fair.
good.
That is fair.
We're getting off topic.
Yeah,
several
we are.
times.
And I was like, I'm exploring hardcore right now. Hold on.
If it wasn't a one shot, I'd be like, yeah, let's see where the fuck this is going.
Let's go down the hole.
Yep.
Let's go down the hole.
All right, you go down the hole. It's not nearly as far as the birds were making it out to be.
Well, that's
Happy ass
nice.
birds.
But at the
It
bottom,
sounded so believable.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
Little shits.
yeah. But at the bottom of the steps, you see a very like faint glow and flickering of what there's probably a fire down there.
Oh, more lights. Let's head that way. And I start walking.
Start walking. Can you do an athletics check for me?
What's your natural walking speed?
Well, turtles in 5e 2024 are 30 feet. I would like to think it's 20 feet.
25.
Oh my gosh!
What is it?
Did you roll a
What is
1?
it?
No, it's not. I rolled a 3.
A 3. Oh,
With my
God.
athletics,
Right.
it's still a 3.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
I thought you were
god.
gonna have a minus.
You
are the
take a
Pippin.
step and falls.
You take a step and you hit. You step on a rock and you trip and you just.
Yeah!
You are the Pippin.
I would like.
You are the Pippin. Specifically, you're the skeleton Pippin knocked over. Nice job, buddy.
Jesus.
What
Like,
do you think I
it was
get in
not going to be a very high one, but you rolled a 3, my guy.
Ah. All my points are in Constitution and Charisma.
Smart.
I would like. I'm just gonna roll up in my shell and just let this happen. I'm a missile. Actually, this isn't considered an attack for me. It's a racial trait. Trying to find it.
You fall for a good, 20, 30 seconds. You hit, and then you hit the bottom of the steps. You kind of just roll into another
into that
doorway.
You rolled a 3 on
Picturing
the athletics
Burn
check.
from over the hedge being
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
around the
that's
edge.
a big inspiration of this.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh god.
I think all
I
of
love
us are
it.
just kind of stunned right now.
I'm just like,
I didn't think that was
Oh,
gonna go like
man.
that.
Let's say we continue.
Can I take an athletics check down the stairs as well?
He just falls.
You have to roll higher than a
like
3,
I
right?
dropped my phone, you yeet yours.
That's fair.
You
Hey,
trip down the stairs, he throws
we
himself.
fail as a group.
Over a 3, right? 22.
A 22. Oh, you're fine.
Okay.
You skip and la-di-da down the steps.
There's some
I fell
slippery ass
downstairs
steps.
today.
That does not surprise me.
Anyone else doing any more athletics checks before we get down the stairs?
Can we just walk normally?
Not unless you're gonna
Yeah, you
make
can just
me.
walk normally if you want to.
I'll just walk normally. That's
Yeah, well, I'm doing acrobatics down the stairs.
Just Kylie. Okay.
I'm gonna stealth my way though.
Downstairs
stealth
is
your
real
way.
great, guys.
I'm in the back, so I'm kind of like taking my time.
I was
like-
gonna say you could roll for stealth, but knowing your stealth, you'd probably be like a 27. I don't feel like you need to roll that number.
I guess if you want to scout ahead for us, what's down there? What'd you find?
What do I see now that I'm here?
You poke your head out of your little thing, and you see just as far as you can see, gold.
It's a horde.
Just gold in coins and bars and scales and every sort of dish and dishware you could possibly think of.
Wow.
Just the every which way.
I think I found the roost. There's a lot of gold down here.
Just hear this echoing back up the
Yeah.
stairs.
Yeah.
Hey, Alexi,
What?
is this what you're gonna pay us with? Did you know this?
No, my family is actually very, very well off. I was going to pay you again in the money that you are deserved of.
Okay. Just making sure.
Can we have a bonus?
We have to deal with birds.
Dude, the
Are the
just-
birds the hardest challenge we've dealt with so far?
yeah.
Hey, are
Yeah.
you renegotiating our deal
What
right now?
terrible joke killed the skeletons? The birds are the worst thing so far.
This is true.
Oh man, I wanna do this.
Alexi just waves his hand and he walks down.
Okay.
Well, we'll come back to this.
Man.
So you all get down there, and again you see exactly. Oh, it must be a bug or something.
Yeah, I
Okay.
hear that.
Yeah.
A little critter.
I thought that was you for a minute.
Yeah, I thought that was you were making kind of the face of like I'm doing that.
You look guilty.
You get down there and you see exactly what he'd seen is just so much. The treasures beyond imagining.
Oh, the treasure.
Man.
All right, let's.
Goonies
We
like
need to kill so
feeling.
we can take all of this.
Try swimming in it like Scrooge McDuck.
Like Scrooge McDuck, you
Gonna
just
test the theory.
Jeez.
Roll an athletics check. So you go to dive and you belly flop.
It must be a gnome thing.
yes.
Gotta
What
be
did you
a dumb
roll?
thing.
I'm curious now.
9.
A 9.
If it's athletics, I get an 18.
You with an
What?
athletics.
You have a 9 at athletics? My guy.
Like, genuinely? Holy crap!
Wow.
So, you jump in, and first it's just your head. It just sticks in, but then you get your hands into it, and you just kind of disappear in.
That was pretty cool.
unsettling.
From across the room, you can't see it, the voice, but you hear it, and it's not in the raspy sort of what you heard from the skeletons. It's just very quiet, but loud, obviously loud enough you can hear. It's just, please leave.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna
But
hide.
why?
I'm gonna hide.
You're gonna hide? Okay.
I am shielded by gold because I can swim through it now.
That is
If it's
good.
a fire dragon, it's just gonna melt it all around you.
Acid
Holy
dragon.
Well, now we have a sea of gold we'd have to deal with. That's some gold cools a lot slower. You get really deep.
I remember the
like that.
gold scene in Game of Thrones, the crown.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Oh.
Horrifying.
That was
You are
good.
not of the dragon.
That was so good. I liked it.
So is it just us 4 right now then? Because you're hiding right now.
You're hiding, he's hidden.
He's hidden in the gold, so it's just us 4 right now. Oh, and Alex.
And Alexi, yes. Don't forget about him. I'm not very good at role-playing him right now, apparently.
He's here with us.
In
He's one of the
spirit.
group.
Wait,
Well,
where are we
We
now?
are here for Alara.
Alexi speaks up and he yells out. He's like, "Where is Alara? Why have you taken her? Give her back!"
No, Laura, we don't see any like possible like prison cell or anything this horde. It's probably deeper in.
Alexi takes the lead and he starts walking, up and around as much of the gold as he possibly can.
There's no
jeez.
pathway, is there?
There's no like genuine pathway. It's
And I'm assuming this room is so big you
Join him
can't
with
see
the
the
search for
perimeter
this. I
either.
mean,
you could see the perimeter of
Okay.
this one.
Is there like I'm thinking like walkways, balconies, parapets, or
Yes,
Architecture?
there is architecture, but it seems to be inverted.
What?
So like the doors are on the ceiling, and everything seems to be hanging.
interesting.
I knew it. It's midgets with anti-gravity.
I love it. He just pokes his head out of the gold and just says that to the group.
I think I should do some stand up.
Oh no. I remember the
How
last
tall is this
time.
room, would you say?
How tall is this room?
From the ceiling to the floor.
From ceiling to floor, probably about 90.
Okay.
Got that.
I'm just thinking there's probably not a safe way to get to these doorways, but off in the distance is Big Baddie.
Where the voice was, yes.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, is there a way we can like, instead of just walking right up,
Like Alexi is right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, okay, if he wants to be the bait, I'll shoot from
Well,
over here.
if we're
We're
gonna
just
do
gonna
that,
follow
then we
Boss
should
Man.
grab him before he goes too far.
I'll run up there to be at least we can like kind of get my hand on his shoulder to like, hey, hold up, don't go gung hoing now.
Like, is there a plausible way
Hey,
for all
don't
of us
just
to
get
make our
yourself
way
killed.
up
Yeah,
on
don't
the
go get
sides
yourself
to get like a
killed,
good
you're paying
vantage
us,
Probably
point?
remember?
enough people to rescue
It would be a
right now.
serious athletics check.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it'd be a lot of freehand climbing.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I'll do that.
You want to do that?
I'll try it.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm a
He's
good
got the athletics
climber.
for it.
Here, hold on there. Let me roll. I'm a good climber. I like it. Oh God, what is up with these?
That's a bad day for
Bad
everybody.
day for everyone. I
Except
love
for that-
it.
well,
Very
this guy's-
bad day.
Winning just from his +9 over
Yeah.
here.
19.
You rolled a 19. Crazy.
Oh wait, what am I rolling again?
For athletics?
Oh, oh
Right?
gosh.
You're a... Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah, no.
Ah, I still, no matter
to the
what,
wall.
got a 4. I
you full on
fumbled
just
this
Spider-Man
one.
No!
Yeah.
Are you
I
actually...
do have spider
Yes.
crawl.
You got a spider climb. You are a fire elemental right
I am
now.
a fire.
Cool.
Do fire elementals have like a fly speed?
No.
I think just the wind elemental
my
does.
air
Just the
elemental
wind.
does.
Yeah.
But if you
I'm just following Boss Man.
Alexi? Or...
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Actually, I have this
You went up to him, correct?
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone.
ability where
I'm not ignoring you.
my
Oh,
die
okay,
is
it's all
actually
good. I
a
know it's
10.
overwhelming.
You rolled a 10? I would say you probably get about halfway, not halfway, you probably get 10 feet up and then you probably like lose your grip and fall. Because this is not like, everything's upside down. So there's no really good like handhold like a normal up the wall would be.
Like,
Okay.
You go to Alexi and you said you grab him by the shoulder and tell him to stop. He like throws your hand off his shoulder and he's like, my sister is over there. And you're gonna stop me?
Oh, that's what
Yeah,
I have.
I thought you were here to
Not
be paid.
athletics. But 7.
I
seems-
sure as hell am, and the person that's
about
gonna pay
right.
it shouldn't ever not be the first one out there dead.
Well,
Whew.
you're an athletic
You get back
little
behind us.
Bob
I'll lead this.
What's your passive perception?
Not very good.
what are you saying? +7.
Wait, my passive perception?
Acrobatics?
Yeah.
14.
A 14? I actually think that's good enough. It was
Oh,
like,
wow.
as long as it's not 10 or lower.
Oh gosh.
Passive perception, you go to turn and you see
Just watching you
more
right
bones,
now.
but these are
I have
enormous.
+8 to 7.
And it is just a giant collapsed for what we as people know. You as in character wouldn't know, but as
One
just
+7.
professional D&D lovers, it's a giant
Can I roll to be
skeleton.
like Obi-Wan Kenobi? You didn't see
Oh
it.
my
What
gosh.
is that?
And we're
Yeah,
talking this
droids
thing
looking for it.
The
massive,
droids
like
you're
we're
looking for,
talking
not you.
ancient dragon.
Oh,
It's so
shit.
big.
Awesome.
And it's just bones, and it doesn't look like there was a struggle, nothing. It's just laying on its side, and it just exposed bleach bone.
We will probably have to reevaluate that discussion about our bonus relatively quickly. As I will turn him around to face the bones.
You can see he also kind of goes kind of like stark white for a second. It's like,
And you're about to go marching off to that?
you know, at least it's dead.
Yes, so
Okay.
are the skeletons.
For a second, I thought he was going to say, Laura? And I was going to be like, whoa,
No.
we might have a bigger problem on our hands.
Did you make it up the wall?
Oh, that.
Yeah, he
see-
made it up the wall with a 19. Where are you going? Are you just going into one of the nearest doorways?
Yeah.
Alright, you go into one of the nearest doorways. It's a room that's upside down. All of the stuff's on the ground, you know, the rotting, what's left of wooden tables and chairs, and any sort of like broken dishware. It's all on what would be the ceiling.
Okay. Can I climb to where the voice was coming from? Like on the ceiling though?
As close as you can get, you walk around and you see these bones as well. You also see from your vantage point, you see an individual. He's too far to actually like see, and you also see an enormous just glass. I want to say glass, just a ginormous clear crystal, and there seems to be something in it.
Yeah. Can you give me a hint? How good is your character at picking out deception?
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
How good is your character about picking out deception?
Alexi,
No, like the big baddie.
the other one.
Yeah.
You would have to do your deception check.
What kind of deception? What are you deceiving?
Say I crawl down the wall,
Okay.
and I just want to like walk up to the crystal.
Okay.
And Obi-Wan Kenobi, the drones you're looking for.
These are not the
around
droids you're looking for?
Yes.
I don't know, you have to figure it out.
I mean, you could maybe see if he's either distracted or he just seems like just a pretty dumb dude that isn't very insightful. And then maybe you can determine whether you can deceive him easier or not.
I'll just wait for everybody to kind of gather from the vantage point.
Okay. Alright. Say everyone kind of gets up, probably to where Alexi and Wes is. And they get there, and from y'all's vantage point, you could also see the individual and you see the crystal. The individual, he's looking at the crystal, you see the back of his head. From y'all's vantage point, you can tell that this is probably a dwarf. He's very short and stout. Here's his... Yeah.
Oh, he's a teapot.
Oh. There's the plot twist. Do we see, what's his name? Alexei start kind of still trying to push forward to get to the spot?
After he saw the dragon bones, so the dragon bones,
He calmed down a bit.
he calmed down a bit. The rib cage is kind of like hanging over where the dwarf and the crystal are. Is basically where the heart of the dragon would be.
Oh, excellent.
Damn it, he's got
What's
a
that?
Zord. This is like zombie Zoltron. Or Voltron.
Oh, that's my worst
I was gonna
nightmare,
say
dude.
Zoltron. That's still pretty cool.
At this point, I might want to hide behind a nicely ornately carved pillar.
Okay.
Should I roll for any stealth?
Sure.
Do you want me to roll too?
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
have you roll too. Now that everyone's rolling.
What is it with this? Okay. At least
I got a
have...
27.
Yeah, you're
Do I need to roll again because I have the
the
advantage?
advantage. I want to see if you can roll a nat 20.
I'm waiting. I'm trying to see if I can too.
Yeah.
Will this be considered rocky terrain as well?
Pretty uneven terrain, yeah. Do you have
Well,
advantage?
that's a good question.
I do.
Nice.
+4. Hold on.
I'm gonna.
Is this a modern day setting? Like technology, guns and stuff exist?
No, it's more Renaissance.
Okay, cool. So we don't have to worry about cameras or anything, right?
13.
I got an idea.
Recording
I will
crystals, though.
cast invisibility on Arceus, and she could sneak her way up close, maybe get a better scouting move ahead of us. I don't have anything to mask sorry. I don't think I have anything to mask the sound of your feet, but you would be practically invisible to the naked eye.
Oh, you moved up in my book, turtle dude.
Cast invisibility. You're seeing me like just blue little
Is this with a
sparkles.
pack spell?
Ooh, that's a good question.
You can, if it's upcasted, you can cast multiple individuals.
close are we
no,
to the dwarf
it's
guy?
not.
It's not.
No, it's just straight from Warlock.
I
Not
see.
a fiend.
Well, you said it's a warlock spell, right?
Yeah,
What's your pact level?
that's a good question. Let's see here. Where would I?
It should be like level 3. Yeah, it should be level 3 at this level.
4.
It's 4.
No, wait, that's a lie.
Why?
If anybody else wants to do anything while I'm searching this up, I don't want to hold the
How
game
far
up.
away from the dwarf are we at this point?
You from this distance, you're probably like 50, 60 feet.
Can I get like over the top of him and roll a stealth check?
Sure. You're gonna. I think. I'm not gonna give you. I'm not gonna give you disadvantage, but I'm gonna give you a -3 to it, just because you're gonna be on the ceiling.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot that I had Dark One's own luck. I could have re-rolled. That's what. Oh well.
I will have like Alexei. I would kind of push him kind of back behind me, and I will be stepping forward towards the figure. So I'm demanding, where is Alara?
I rolled a 30, so it'll be
For your stealth,
so it'll be -3.
Jeez.
even with a -3,
Yeah, so I
That's
have a
crazy.
+4 with advantage.
crazy. Okay.
Dadgum, man.
You rolled a 30?
You have a +4?
Yeah.
How did you get 30 with a +4?
I
Yeah.
rolled a 15 and then it rolled a 10.
So you take
Oh,
the
sorry.
higher.
Yeah. Well, you don't add them together.
Yeah, you don't have to.
You take the
You
higher
take one or
one.
the other.
I was.
Yeah,
Yeah, my
okay.
brain was
Okay.
kind of stumping. I'm like trying to find
I was
this.
like, wait, does he get-
Wait a
does he get,
minute.
like, plus
Hold on.
seven?
I
What the
was
hell?
rolling it twice.
Damn.
You
If
do
it's
roll
like
it
a
twice,
plus
you just
11,
take the
you
higher
would
roll.
max
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, I was like, that is
I was
one
like,
That's
man,
godly.
let's
no, man.
do 2024
I was
rules,
looking
man.
right at him.
I swear he was right
16
there.
then.
He was less than a
16
foot
then?
in front of
Okay.
me.
So I would think you get over there. You know, there's as you're climbing there's dust and like rocks and stuff fall, but you feel like you're hidden in a natural sort of setting.
Okay.
What did you see?
I was gonna push Alexis, or not really push, but kind of like guide him behind me, and then I'll step forward and kind of sternly ask the guy, "Where is Alara?"
The dwarf turns around. He's got just this big black beard, and it just kind of trails. It looks like it was done up at some point, but it's been kind of just falling out and hasn't been redone anymore. He turns around and you see his eyes are just bloodshot and just dried face from just crying.
Whoa.
You look at the crystal and you see an elf woman who looks very similar to the child that you saw in the memory, just the long auburn hair. And you see her eyes are closed and her hands are placed very gently on her stomach. But right here is an enormous hole where her clothes are also torn and bloodied.
Does anybody have Revivify?
I do, in fact.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
Does it work
clutch.
5 months after the fact?
I don't think so.
I don't think we ever rightly. This is one of our first Revivify spells at the table.
Yeah, because my bard did not take
Within
it.
a minute.
You touch a creature that has died within the last
That's a
minute.
Oh.
All right, second question. Does anybody have a time manipulation spell?
1 second.
No,
What
not
happened?
that cool.
No time, no spells here.
Make the mouse real quick.
I meant Berlin.
Keep going. I'll fix it.
Is everything okay?
We're getting some feedback.
Oh, I hear it now.
Yeah.
You
Little
mean,
technical difficulties.
you think any of us dabble in time manipulation spells?
I don't know. I'm just a mercenary who
Don't
does
you
stuff.
know the dangers?
No, I don't think about it. I'm just a mercenary who does stuff. Ha, 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 ha. You have come to my
There we
lair.
go. Okay, we're back.
You
We're back.
dare to...
No.
Oh, the feedback is gone.
I
I
don't
didn't
know.
touch anything.
No,
That
he's
was kind
good.
of
He's
a-
good.
That was kind of a cool effect, like, you have come to my lair for
Come to my
Alara.
lair.
Yeah.
Totally scripted. Totally scripted.
Totally scripted.
Like it.
No, he turns around and it's just bloodshot eyes. He's just been crying for who knows how long.
What the hell happened here?
Are you asking him that?
Yes.
Yes. He turns and he looks around and he stops at Alexi. And you can see his brow furrows. And what kind of muster he can pull from him. He's like, "Why are you here? You're not supposed to be here."
This is that.
Alexi responds and he says, You took her from me."
Is that a Laura that you have in that crystal?
"Yes, that is my darling Alara."
You're darling.
Ooh. Can I? Obviously she looks dead, right?
Yes, very
Okay.
dead. Well, she doesn't look dead, but you could assume she is.
Yeah, she's got a big old hole in her chest right now.
How hard is this crystal?
I don't know. You're on the ceiling.
Yeah, that's like, why are we upside down right now? I don't know if anybody else has noticed this.
I mean, I've noticed, but I'm hiding, so I can't really communicate.
So it's just the four of us. Are you still in the gold? No, you
I'm
climbed
up
out
on
of
the
that.
ceiling.
Yeah, you're on the ceiling.
I'm waiting to Randy order the crystal.
Watch out.
What do you guys want to do?
What happened?
Alexi responds, says, "You took her from me. She was supposed to be mine."
Whoa.
Whoa. What? I need a little bit more info now.
The dwarf stands up and he's like, he stands up and he points at Alexi and he says, "You killed her. What are you talking about?"
Wait,
Somebody better explain what is going on here.
I'm all kinds of confused.
Or I'm gonna go hang out with the birds.
Alexi, did you kill Alora? Is this what this man says is true?
"No, I didn't kill her. It was merely an accident."
Whoa.
Insight?
What?
Insight? Yeah, you can roll insight.
I'll wait.
He's not even supposed to know that happened. How is he supposed to... What? What did you roll?
A nat 1 for a 9. I made a 9.
You made a nat 1.
But wait, you're lucky. Oh, not a halfling.
I'm not a
Oh.
halfling.
Oh!
Who are you trying to insight, Alexi?
Yes.
You're not sure. It's just pointing fingers right now.
Oh.
What was this
Why do I
accident
have
he's
that?
talking
That would've been
about?
Cool.
Wait, go back. What was this accident?
We were fighting a beast. A monster. It looked just like the skeleton. We didn't kill it, though.
Was it here?
No, it wasn't here. It was deep in the forest. Me and my company, we were fighting it. Guess I should come clean. I'm part of a group of slayers. We hunt the magical and the beastly to protect the world from monsters like this. And she was there, Alara. She was there, and she stepped in front, and I couldn't stop my attack before it hit her. But before anything could happen, the monster, it took her away. I've been frantically searching for her.
Why are we here if you knew she was dead?
How else was I supposed to get people to find a dead woman?
We missed the important question and asked
Why
if she
are
was
we
alive.
finding a dead woman?
I mean, why would you know to ask that?
That's fair. That's fair.
What was your question? I'm sorry.
Why are we finding a dead? She's dead. What's the point?
She shouldn't be here on an island alone with some random nonsense over here. She should be back home with her family.
Okay, and who are you? To her specifically? This is for Dwarf Man.
Oh, the dwarf man?
Yeah, who the fuck is Dwarf Man?
Oh, the dwarf man. Okay.
We haven't asked yet.
He kind of slouches and he says, "She was my wife."
Wow.
Alexi speaks up and he's like, "No, she wasn't. She was supposed to be wed to me."
Oh, she was your sister.
No, she wasn't my sister.
What? Hold on.
Oh
I'm so confused right now.
Quick clarification. The girl in the crystal, that's not a child, right? That's an adult.
No, as an adult woman, yes.
Okay,
The
so
memory was of her.
the memory was
Yeah.
a child, so clearly,
I thought the
So-
same thing. in the
yeah, I was
beginning.
like, wait a minute. He has memories of her as a child, so he knows her, but he's not her brother. Is he like a childhood lover, I'm thinking, maybe?
So,
Probably.
not your sister. I'm assuming she eloped with Dwarf Man, and you're pissed off about it.
I guess you could summarize it as such.
Really
I'm
do it.
gonna go home. Fuck this.
Grab a pocket
Back to
full
retirement.
Get a pocket full of gold. We're right here, you know. Search for something special.
Alexi brings his staff around. He points it at the dwarf. He says,
Whoa,
"You are-
Whoa, no.
Big
No.
T.O. there, champ. There's no need for violence right now.
That was weird.
I'm just gonna wind wall him.
You're gonna wind wall.
I'm gonna wind wall.
Interesting.
Cool. Good.
It's just for him.
It's just for him.
It's just for him.
Counterspell.
Those work stupid now, don't they?
Do they?
He rolls.
I forget the new rules.
So with the new counterspell rule, I believe it's you roll it. You can counter. I think he auto fails. I could be wrong about this. I think he auto fails. No, that's not true. If you fail, you don't lose the spell slot. I do know that is a thing.
But so I don't remember the rules honestly.
Forgot.
I think if it's
Third,
if it's countered.
third or lower, it has no effect. It fails. So mine auto fails.
Oh, because it's a second level spell.
Could I counterspell his counterspell?
You could, yes, as a reaction.
I wouldn't be paying attention to that in the moment.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. So he kind of like he sees that you're casting a spell on him. He snaps his fingers, and the spell is countered.
This is dwarf guy?
Hmm?
This is dwarf or Alexi?
Alexi.
This is Alexi.
Alexi snaps his fingers, and Beck's spell is countered. And pointing his staff at the dwarf, he says, "You are going to give her to me."
Alright.
No.
Can I
The
Randy
dead
or
body.
off of the ceiling onto Alexi now?
Oh, he's been up there for so long.
Is this an athletics
Waiting for the
check to see
perfect
if
moment.
I survive from jump?
I'm trying to think of.
Or would this be an acrobatics? It's not going to really make a difference.
The old Spider-Man
Do you have
movie
any
where he's
spells?
just like on the ceiling,
I do have
sweat's
spells.
just
You got,
dripping
like,
down.
slow fall or anything?
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
I think it's going to be 2 rolls because this is very weird.
What would you want me to roll for?
I think first I need you to roll not athletics, acrobatics
Okay.
to angle yourself in such a way to hit Alexi in the first place.
Okay. Okay.
Lost my water bottle.
You need me to get up?
18.
No.
An 18. All right.
Oh.
So you successfully successfully target him. Now I need you to roll an attack to hit him.
Like any of my.
Are you going for damage or grappling?
I mean,
I
it was
don't
still
think,
damage,
you
feel
can
like.
grapple from a fall.
Yeah, I think that would be damage.
I guess you could, but I think you still need to like
Just gonna
hit
tackle
him.
you.
Would this
Full
also
on
be considered
swan
a
dive.
sneak attack?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one, dude.
Okay.
For sure. Because ain't no one looking up.
Oh,
No one's looking up for a gnome.
I have
Okay,
a
cool.
few d6s.
No.
How
Well,
many
you
you
have to
need,
hit.
bud?
You have to hit him first. You
Okay.
have to roll to hit, but you have advantage.
Only got the 2 with me,
4 just attack.
in case he needs them.
Yeah, your attack roll, and then if you hit him, you'll. It's more about the hitting and toppling than the damage.
Roll high, brother.
Oh,
Roll twice.
What is your
roll
plus
twice.
to hit?
18.
An 18.
Ooh.
Curly, you just made it.
Just?
Just.
Ah.
The
I
boys,
don't
the boys
know
got
what my
levels in
advantage is on
Artificer.
attack.
Oh my goodness.
So you hit him. You're welcome to roll damage. You also need to roll 3d6 for yourself for your own fall damage.
So, what weapon
How
do
high
you
of a
have?
fall would that be? That he just fell from.
I think I said 90, but
Yeah.
I don't want him to take.
Oh, you
I don't want him to take.
Bro!
Just gonna make him roll 3d6.
Is there any? Are we still being eliminated by her right now?
Interesting.
Illuminate. It's bright enough in
Oh,
here.
it's bright enough in
Yeah,
here now.
there's braziers.
Okay, I was gonna be like
1d6
out of the
plus
blackness from her
3.
light, you just see him float out of the sky. It just lit.
Just in slow mo, you hear that song when
An
Gandalf's playing with
extra,
the
so you
Balrog.
need 5d6.
Oh.
So
Grab
Five
the
or
popcorn,
six
that's
rolls.
about to be an
Three for
epic
my-
fight
for
right
my
now. We're about
fall.
to see.
Yeah, 3 for your
Dude.
fall.
So we're fighting Alexi now.
Yep.
Killer bears?
He's gonna turn
11.
into a dragon.
Even though
Watch.
he's the one that's gonna.
So you
that's
take
supposed to pay
11
us.
damage.
No, I'm good, man. Appreciate it.
Can you toss me one?
Oh, dude, I'm so bad at this. John Wilkes Booth.
Oh!
And he rolled a
Okay.
20.
Woo! Dude, that's your
this
good
is
luck
this is
karma
for
right there.
damage for him.
Okay.
Ooh, not bad, not bad. That's above average right there, bud.
Yeah, 13.
15?
13.
13. Awesome. You are now both prone. As you
Dude.
Oh my gosh.
just right on top of him.
Got him right where we want him.
Epic. Just a great way to de-escalate a situation. I like
Yeah.
it.
We can do another one after this.
We're gonna have to do it.
We can do another one after this.
Okay.
That's up to you. I mean, we're already.
Well, because I
roll initiative or roll initiative when we come back.
I was gonna say I think with that, yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna roll initiative. As Alexi, now extremely pissed off, stands. We're gonna do initiative.
Let me know when, because I've got advantage on initiative.
Hold on.
Hey, Mike. Give me the napkin off that.
We can write it down.
Alexi stands up and he like brushes himself off and he's like,
Yeah, but
"Not a single one of you are gonna make it out of here alive, including."
No wonder she didn't marry
You.
you.
And that's where we're gonna end this lovely one.
that was juicy.
Alrighty.
Epic.
Took us a while to get here.
Oh yeah, that was my.
That was a pretty cool journey though.
Yeah, it was a little longer than I anticipated.
My fault.
It's totally fine. Love it. I love when the players get to do
Yes.
things.
Well, you helped set the tone for all of us. Though.
Yeah.
Like there was things that we started pinging answers to. Like you would find something like, oh, that's cool. And you helped engage with all of us with that.
I tried.
Stop recording.
Oh, and now I need to say goodbye first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Forgive me.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry, audience
Yes.
too.
Yeah, thank you for coming to this one shot. Well, that is now going to be a 2-shot. Next week, I will once again be here. I will have hopefully something lovely set up. Be sure to do all the YouTube things.
Yes.
The
Like,
the liking,
subscribe.
the subscribing, the commenting. Tell us how terrible we did. Give us really,
Wherever
really
the subscribe
long
button
comments.
is.
The algorithm
yes.
loves those.
Type
I
it
believe
away,
we
type
have
it
a
away.
Google page set up for Google reviews. No? Yes?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No?
We have a Yelp, just in case.
Let's write that down. Write that down. Write that down.
Yeah. They're gonna go looking for things that don't exist.
Good.
Oh my
It'll be
Then
like
they
god.
can
Pop
come
Up
back
Kitchen
and
in
give you
some of
the
the Park in
more
New York.
angry comments.
That'd be
There you
great.
go.
Algorithms.
Share with your friends.
Yes, the like, the comment, the share, all the stuff.
And we
But
do
yes.
read all of them. Last time I read all 2 comments.
Guys, we're at 22 subscribers.
Yay! We'll get there one day.
Look at us.
Hey.
Alrighty, yes. Until then, we will see you guys next time on Tabletop
Bye.
Masquerade.